Jake, you're not schizo, right?
I don't think I should be. I'm going to check right now.
Good on you.
Hello, everyone who's probably not here yet. Yeah, no, I can hear you guys. I can hear you guys. Yeah, I can.
Wait, Jake, have you already done the thumbnail?
Yes.
God damn it! I found a funny image and everything.
Well, sucks to be you.
Live doctor reaction. All right.
I mean, I liked the one that I made. There it is.
I can't see it properly. Notice how Jake has given himself a bigger head. That is because he has a massive ego.
That only gets bigger with time.
Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, every single subsequent thumbnail, my head has just gotten bigger and...
Is San Diego one word?
No, it's two words.
Right?
Yeah, it's 2 words.
Thanks, Jake.
No, well, you're welcome.
Which one am I in this picture?
Sorry, which one said that?
Roger? Which one is Roger in this picture?
The one that I tried my best to do your Sona's stick figure. It's the one with the floofy orange hair.
I have a lion mane for hair. Apparently.
Tried. I tried.
us all as our real life persons, not our D&D characters.
I just realized that.
Yeah, because it's a big session.
I was going, where the fuck is Mervin? I genuinely thought the guy on the left was fucking just Max because of the hair.
All right, let me put this on.
I think never mind. He figured it out.
I gotta vote for Stinky Laura first. I gotta vote this thing in for president.
Hi, I'm Woody. Howdy.
Give me that.
Fuck, wait, my fucking son is a shark.
Yeah.
I should do that to people more often.
What do you mean I need to vote? I just did! What are you talking about?
You need to vote harder next time.
I guess I gotta vote harder now.
I have this image of not a Jake.
Who's not Jake? Oh, I see. I forgot to solve the CAPTCHA, which also just didn't. It didn't make me do the CAPTCHA anyways. It just auto solved itself. Laura's thinking. Are you being that grandma driving in the car?
That was a grandma? I thought that was a young lady.
Driving in my car.
All right, okay, we will start shortly. I'm just going to post this fucking thing everywhere I can think of.
The progress of my DoorDash.
DoorDash? Oh my.
He pulls up to the fucking drunken treasure just outside the window. What? I cannot hear you. You are talking for Flash. Someone is echoing. Yeah, I can find out.
Huh? Why you scream?
It's Jake. Jake's echoing.
Oh, I'm echoing? Shit. Let me see here. Advanced settings. Do I have... I have background noise reduction turned off in my voice mod, and I have, let's see here. Do I have it here? I don't have it here. Let me go ahead and do that.
What the fuck?
Ugh.
Okay, there we go. What? What's wrong?
That is so
It's
much
my
better.
DoorDash. It's my DoorDash driver that I was just saying. I can't believe he's real.
Oh, now he's drowning.
Was it worth that soggy McDonald's?
It's actually Hungry Jack's.
Oh wait, also actually, now that I figured out how to do this, I can turn on the oh fuck, I gotta log in first. I figured out why I couldn't see the chat through OBS. I closed the window like a moron and never figured out how to turn it back on.
It does sound like something you would do.
Yeah, it does.
What are you trying to say something? You trying to say something about me, huh?
Yeah,
Well, I'm in a sensitive place in my life.
Always, I think it is inherently human to consistently critique our well-being in everyday point of life.
All I'm saying is this seems like a D&D big bad evil guy.
What?
That guy.
I don't like that guy.
Me neither. He scares me.
Tell you what, Jake, when we do a game that you run, you can make that the big bad evil guy.
Oh god.
That sound fair to you?
What is going on with Roll20 right now?
I don't know.
Oh my god, I don't care about making a passkey. No, I don't want to make a passkey. Stop annoying me to make a fucking passkey. I don't care about
My dasher
passkeys.
is heading my way. Should I send him a message that just says, "Oh, I'm so full"?
I'm so full.
Does the chat just appear there? Let me check. Oh right, since I stopped using the normal YouTube app, since it kept trying to AI upscale everything, I can't access the chat through the current one that I'm using.
Fucking hell, I wish you could just turn that off when you're trying to watch shit. I've only noticed it once. I hate it.
Oh, there we go. Okay, there's the chat. There's the chat.
Hello, chat.
Okay,
Chat.
nice.
Okay.
Well, yeah, hello, chat. Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
You are
Finally logged in.
Oh,
I'm coming.
Oh.
I'm coming.
Why are you doing it like that?
My next D&D character is going to be a character who exclusively eats buttery lobster.
Oh. and makes that sound.
You mean spiders?
God damn it.
Ah.
You know,
I like
Steve
eating
was
pasta.
Australian, he would just... Yeah, everyone. You have ADHD then,
I do have ADHD. How'd you know?
because you like eating pasta.
Oh my
What does that
god.
have to do with anything?
Apparently.
So does
people
that make
with
a
ADHD
majority of
like pasta.
Italians have ADHD then?
Yeah, that is a joke. Okay.
I mean, I'm a prime example of that.
Yeah, Luca is mostly Italian.
Mm.
I thought he was Australian.
Well, I'm gonna kill you.
You're right. We're American, so there's no way we could be anything else.
Exactly.
With that fucking running lobster joke, as an Australian, I can no longer say I'm not here to fuck spider. I have to say I'm not here to fuck lobsters.
I mean, you're here to eat them, obviously.
I'm not here to eat lobsters. I can't wait. It's so hot.
Okay, I've shared it everywhere I can think of. I think we're good. All right.
I'm here to
Make sure you
kick
don't share
ass
with
and
the
eat
shareholders.
lobsters, and I'm
all out of lobsters.
I'm here to you kick ass and chew lobsters. And I'm all out of lobsters. I hate Duke Nukem so much.
Why do you like Dude Nukem?
I hate Duke Nukem. I like Dick Kickem though.
Don't say
like Dookie. Like
You know
Dookie Nukie.
Dookie Nukie.
Go ahead, take a scoop, Dookie.
Duke
All right.
Nukem. Okay, no
Rock 'em,
more
sock 'em.
dilly-dallying. Hello.
Yeah, no more
everyone
dilly-dallying.
who's not
Hello,
watching
everyone.
right now.
Hello.
Hello, everyone who is not watching.
I will be back. My DoorDash has arrived.
Enough dilly-dallying, he says.
Enough dilly-dallying. Now let me leave the room.
Enough dilly-dallying. I'm walking away.
I wonder what he ordered for his DoorDash meal.
I also wonder that, Simon.
I didn't realize DoorDash delivered underwater.
Well, I mean, that's how you got your horse, isn't it?
DoorDash? Are you implying DoorDash delivers horses?
I mean, hey, horses are made of food.
No, they're made of glue. They're made of glue.
Actually, wait, no, that doesn't even apply here because your fucking horse is a robot.
What?
No, it's not. No, it's not. What's wrong with you? What a horrible thing!
Alright.
What a horrible lie to spread about.
I can't believe God would just lie like that.
Yeah, what's... God trying to cuck me over. What's wrong with you?
Alright, gonna make use of the fact that Jake is getting his DoorDash and put the dishes away. Give me a moment.
They should immediately return.
Funny you should say.
There he is.
My Turkish sausage cheeseburger.
Stibbs, I was not aware that DoorDash delivered underwater.
You would be surprised what they deliver underwater.
What, like what?
It rhymes with schmokane.
Alright.
Oh!
Oof.
That's some lore we're never gonna be able to recover from.
Neither did the addicts.
Alright. Alright. Oh, okay. Welcome back, everyone, to the Drunken Treasure. This undersea, fantastical tavern that you lot have found yourself in. I've got the hiccups.
Boo!
Alright. So, last time around, when we were all, comfortably gathered together, you guys had all ended up... You had all ended up taking a nice, comfortable rest after yet another instance of drunken debauchery. Or I guess just silliness in general. And upon waking, you guys decided to go ahead and get started on some silly little tasks to take care of. And yeah, let me just scroll up here to look at the... Oh wait, actually, I can just pull up the fucking quest board in my little bookie. My little bookie book. Bookie.
The
All right.
guide to all DM successes, his special bookie book.
My special book. Alright. So yeah, you guys helped out with creating a few alternative ways of those little breathing apparatuses you guys have been using. You guys learned how to ride seahorses, kind of.
I did, and I had a very good time.
Yeah, Simon had just a wonderful time, just like bonding with his seahorse. Mervin had post-traumatic stress and had to like leave, basically.
This is trauma I will never be able to recover from.
Mervin questioned the two teachers' teaching methods because they were a little fucking unhinged.
Don't you mean Max?
Sorry, Max.
Would you like to remind the audience what happened to Stibbs?
Why don't you remind us what happened to Stibbs since you seem so inclined?
I don't think
Hello,
the
I am
GM remembers
Stibbs.
what happens
So
to Stibbs.
I attempted to ride one of these rowdy seahorses, and the order of rolls I had were a 0, 14, 0, 4, 11, 12, 12, 12, 10, 13, and none of them were enough to appease any of the seahorse gods. And
Yeah,
I was
the
plummeted to the bottom of the
the DC was 15. The DC for that was 15. The DC for the athletics was 15 and the animal handling was 16, and you got 0 twice.
Need I remind you, I had advantage for every single roll, and
That's
yet
the funny
I
part.
still failed.
It was very funny.
I do believe this game is rigged.
Possibly. But yeah, so following that, you guys elected to, kind of like recoup a little bit. But the next thing that you guys are considering is the fact that someone was requesting a monster experts in general. A request from Menon, it would seem.
For those of you who don't know, Minon is the pasty looking.
Menon is the person who owns this tap.
I thought Minon was a
He's
Pikachu
a-
clone.
He's a merman, Jake, not an elf.
He is a merman. Get it right.
I was under the impression he was a sea elf.
That sounds like you're just wrong. But yeah, so with that being said, you guys have been informed through the mission board of where you need to go to run into the lad in his little office.
Well, let us not dilly-dally, friends. Let us go meet this expert wanting person in person again.
Wait, guys, please don't leave me in here with this thing. I don't trust it.
Seahorse is looking at you very curiously, Mervin.
You're alone.
Don't worry, it will be fine.
After a lifetime of bashing,
Wait, actually,
now the seahorse is interesting.
the seahorse. I just realized because they're underwater, the seahorse couldn't do like the normal horse thing. Be like. You guys are in a very unfortunate state right now.
Does this sea? Oh no! Does the seahorse follow Evan?
No, it doesn't. It's sticking in the little hangout area. Right.
Well, I'm
But
trying to
yeah,
steal it.
you gotta chew before you swallow.
No.
No, he's a robot. He doesn't need to chew.
Right, okay, Max, I am eating. How about you How about you knock on the door this time?
I need you to move out of the way first.
It's probably
Oh,
just
sorry, my
looking
bad.
through the porthole, just watching all of us. Like, they
Very
gonna
well.
knock or what?
All right, you're knocking on the door.
Yep.
All right, Manon will swim on over. He'll pop open this little kind of like, not exactly a bulkhead, but it is like a bit of a glass entryway. He opens it up and he's looking at you guys. What can I help you with now? I hope that you had no issues with my sister.
Well, the
No,
real
no.
question is, what
You
can we
wanna-
help you with?
You want monster experts?
Oh, you're answering that. Yeah, sure, of course. Come in. He just kind of like steps aside to let you guys go in. He steps behind his desk and he starts rummaging through some of his drawers and such.
I did not realize you'd be looking through your underwear while we were in here, but okay.
It's not my. He just kind of like ignores your statement as he refocuses on searching through. And
You know,
let's see here.
drawers is another word for underwear.
They're the physical drawers in his desk. They are not his underwear.
Perhaps the DM should have been more specific from the beginning.
Perhaps Stib should not be as dumb
Perhaps
as he is.
Stib should not be a fucking smartass and think of like fucking this random
Stib should
synonym
use
that no one
18
cared about.
intelligence He has.
Yeah.
Hang on, does he have an 18 intelligence?
I don't fucking know. No, you have high intelligence, don't you?
I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, I have a 16 in intelligence.
And yet he thinks that spiders are crabs, or rather vice
No, I
versa.
have a 9 in wisdom. That's probably where it comes from.
I don't know if that's a wise thing. That is an intelligence thing.
Okay, anyway. All right, so after some time kind of like shifting through, he pulls out like a few what looks like almost like kind of receipts on kelp that he puts back in. He takes out what looks like a small glowing sphere that he kind of tosses behind him. At one point, he literally just takes out a coconut crab that he just gently sets on the desk.
Oh, hello. Hello there. He's gonna like slowly like bend down and look at the crab.
It's giant claw just kind of like, it's like rearing its claws up as if it's like ready to square up. It's not making any moves, but it's like, yeah, make an animal handling check if you want.
I want to try and befriend the coconut crab.
Go ahead and try to befriend the coconut spider.
I have an actual slight decent.
Yeah.
Oh well, could be worse, I guess.
It doesn't really attack you, but it kind of does like scuttle off. It walks over Maxwell's feet and then scuttles out the door.
Careful, kind
Oh,
of.
my gosh.
These coconut crabs are known for their ability to eat long
There it
lost
is.
explorers.
There
I
it
was
is.
just about to make that fucking joke.
There it is.
Can I try to do an animal handling check on the crab too? Or is it?
Yeah, sure. It's not fully out of the door. You can make an attempt if you'd like.
Well, hello there, little crab friend. Would you like to meet my other crab friend? Please do not.
You have the help action because I want at least one of us to befriend this crab.
All right, let me see. How good is my? Well, that is pretty good. But let's see if we
So
can do
you
it.
got
Okay, so
yet
it is a
again
14.
Yet again.
The foot, yeah. You really have trouble breaking 14, aren't? But luckily enough in this case, 14 is fine. The coconut crab just kind of like looks up at you after you're like kind of. How are you trying to animal handle this?
I
Devil.
wave very friendlily at it, and I have my crab in my other hand.
It looks at you, kind of like looks you up and down before it then like scuttles up your leg. You know, obviously since you guys are underwater and it's a crab, it's just like walking up sideways, basically literally walking up your leg, and then just kind of like sits down on your head.
Oh my
yes.
god, that's a heavy crab too.
Mm.
Yeah, no, this is a heavy crab.
You know what is funny? You know, coconut crabs are an entirely land-based species and cannot live or survive underwater.
You would notice that
Crazy.
this coconut crab has the aquox breathers on its head.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Oh,
now.
that's so cute.
That is very clever world building.
Steve,
You're
what are
welcome.
we naming him? What are we naming him or her?
Well, one question. Minon, is this your crab?
Oh, no, that's one of the guests.
Well, we can name it or have it then.
He's an animal, but he pays good money.
It seems like it. Oh, he has money. Where does he obtain the money from?
He has some kind of business elsewhere. I don't know. He sells like burgers or something.
Oh.
I
my
think I
fucking god!
I just understood the entirety of this joke.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill the DM.
Breaking news. Local
Man.
DM found dead at streets, killed by his own players.
Okay.
If I had to guess, those must be some pretty... it must be a lucrative practice. They must charge you to use bathroom.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how he does it. He comes by here once a week.
Once a week? Jesus.
At least I think it's a week. I don't know. Calendars probably are different down here than they are up there. Anyways, he'll finally take out a grouping of wax tablets that he kind of like shuffles some of the various objects on his desk off to the side, and he puts down the wax tablets in front of you guys. He's going to look towards you all, and he's going to say, "This is a written encounter of every sighting of..." I'm sorry, I don't know if I've fully divulged what's going on. So, obviously, as I stated in the notice, we have been getting stalked by a very large sea beast ever since the treasure first set afloat. It's been tracking us since our maiden voyage, I guess you could say. We haven't really had any particular intense interactions, I guess you could say, but it's been around for long enough that it's a bit of a worry, and no one's really been able to figure out why it's tracking us. So,
Oh, but that
You know
can't
what?
possibly be that hard.
so this is again our best written history of every encounter or sighting with this creature. Chances are it's probably still behind us somewhere in the depths. And I suppose that I'll just have to leave it to you lot if you're the monster experts.
I have seen krakens and aboleths and great big tusky walruses and all kinds of big sea monsters. I'm sure I can figure out what this is.
Well, I wish you the best of luck on that front.
Is this a check, or are we going to like see the notes?
I can't like let you like physically see the notes because I don't have like a image of them, but I can describe what they are because it is just fucking reading. It's written in common. So yeah, you see the tablets in front of you, and as you start to read through, you know, like which tablets are you looking at first? Are you looking at the most recent ones, the oldest ones?
I mean, yeah, I'll go oldest to newest if I can.
Yeah, sure. I'll give like a general abridged version of it since I don't want to like tell like a million. Yeah, because there are a lot of them here, obviously. But yeah, so you you start looking through the wax tablets, and you know it's dating back like many years, like not hundreds per se, but it has been like a few decades of these little notes.
Well, if there's one thing I can tell, if something has been chasing you for decades, it is not a just general predator. No, this seems like a vendetta.
Yeah, no, something definitely seems wrong. Like the first few are talking about like, you know, obviously back before they even properly recognize that it's like some kind of weird creature that's following them. It's like written almost like sightings in some kind of like cryptozoologist journal. Like it's saying things like, oh, patron stated that he saw something large outside the port window. Probably just a large whale or something. Then another one stating, Polyp reported a large, almost crustacean-looking creature coming up behind us. It looked almost like it was about to charge before it seemingly flicked off back into the darkness of the kelp forest we were drifting through at the time. You know, like as the notations go on, like more and more, it's saying things like, I saw it for the first time. I can't describe it too well, but what I do know, bigger than the treasure. Huge tentacles of some kind. I can't it's like looking at this. It's like looking at a fish that has a clam for a head. I can't describe it. You know, it just keeps going on, and you know, more recently it's saying things like the sightings have started to get more frequent for the sightings have started getting more frequent for the beast. Ever since we picked up some new guests at the last stop before Aquaria, which I think is what I named the last town. Ever since we picked up the last grouping of guests at the last town before our most recent destination, the sightings have been getting more frequent. It's practically nightly that I've been seeing this thing. I'm hoping that when we reach our next destination, the sheer closeness to the land that will fend it off for a time. A beast that big is likely not going to want to get too close to the mainland. But I should probably see if I can find something to look into this.
Well, that is a lot of information.
Yeah.
DM, can I make a nature check to try and guess what this is?
Sure. Yeah, actually, go ahead.
Alright. You know what? As a sailor, I refuse to be wrong about marine life. I would like to take a... Does the fake curse do automatic success, or is it just a reroll?
A fake curse is an automatic... not an automatic success, it's a reroll.
God damn it. Well, we'll see if I can We'll see if I can get this correct.
I'm rooting for you.
I'm gonna kill
Wow.
him. Never mind.
I'll say that this one fake curse can count as 2. As in like 2 rolls. Just because I want to see you succeed in this, because you've been having really... Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna...
Alright, roll on the fakers table. What's up?
Question. Would I be able
What's
to
up?
take the help action in the form of Max's been...
Do you have proficiency... Do you have proficiency in nature?
But
To give the help action, I did look into it recently. Okay.
But hold on, my line of thought for this is that Max is doodling the creature that Sims is describing. Trying, like, you know... possibly
Yeah, but
like what
it's
looks
hard
like.
to say whether or not you'd be doodling it. You know, like it's hard to say how like accurate it would be. So, and I did look into it a bit recently. For the help action to work, you need to have proficiency in the skill, I believe, that you're trying to help with.
Does anyone have proficiency in nature then? Not even
I doubt I probably do, but let's see.
The small gnome who knows how to talk
No.
to animals does not have nature.
All right.
No, I don't have. No, I don't. I also don't have nature.
Well,
All right.
I'm just rolling, and we'll see if I can figure out what it is. 20.
At 20, okay. 20 on the curse cards. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hoarder's Binding. The next item the cursed player grabs is bound to them. They can never get rid of it.
The stack of papers.
No, that was a curse that he got
the next,
before.
okay.
Yeah, the next item that he grabbed, whatever it is.
All right, so
Someone
Stib
hit him
sets
something
down the
really
tablets,
funny.
and he's grabbing his chin and he's thinking.
That doesn't count.
I know.
I'm just saying it before you try to make that funny.
Jake, I am looking forward to it. I don't see anything that says deep proficiency in the thing.
I know that I found it somewhere. Let me try to pull it
What I'm
up.
seeing is someone has that rule as a homebrew. It's not in the raw.
Let me look it up. Because I swear... Yeah, I know you're trying to rule lore. I mean, that's very funny. But I could have sworn that it is a thing that's in the... I might be confusing it with a set of... homebrew, but I'm pretty sure that it's a thing like that. Help action. Do you need proficiency to use it?
Oh, that's one D&D.
Yeah, that's one. In D&D 5e, it generally splits into 2 categories: helping with ability checks and helping in combat.
That's
So,
the new one, not the one that we're using right now.
While the 2014 player handbook slightly ambiguous, the updated 24. Okay, so the 2024 rules specifically say you need to have skill in that, but the 2014 is kind of ambiguous, up to the DM's discretion. And I suppose in that case, since I've been letting you guys just kind of do the help action this whole time just fine, fuck it, yeah, go ahead.
Finally, maybe I can actually figure out what this is. Oh,
Oh, there we go.
A good
Let's
one.
go.
You just need a little bit of my luck. That's all you need.
It's been 1,000 years.
It's been 1,000 years!
Stupid thing might look like. Wait a minute, what is that? And his eyes just, fucking lunged
Yeah.
to Max's notebook.
Even with this high of a roll, this creature is something that you've never really heard described before. You know, like in some of the cases, you're like, I wonder if it could be this, but then it throws in another detail that's like, okay, it couldn't be a kraken, it couldn't be some kind of like weird aberration of some sort, at least to your knowledge. But the main thing that really kind of makes it sound like something that you've never even heard of before is the fact that it had like this strange clam head with tentacles coming out. You were just trying your best trying to figure out, like, well, how the heck would that even look like? What is that? How could I describe such a thing? And there's Maxwell doodling the fucking thing. And after some time just kind of spent considering, glancing back and forth between the sketch. You would recall an old sailor's tale. Speaking of a beast known as Atlantis.
Terrible.
No. It's speaking of a beast known as Atlantia.
Ooh.
Are Atlantia.
Sea monster this game?
Atlantia was supposedly a beast of another age, a previous era almost. Supposedly unkillable, immortal. A creature that looked akin to a crustacean grafted onto the form of a fish. Or, sorry, clams aren't crustaceans, aren't they? What are they?
Mollusk.
Mollusk, yes, thank you. A mollusk grafted on. I heard some people talk about this recently, about when you become the DM, you just suddenly forget words.
Yeah.
It happens.
It happens, yeah. But yeah, so something about this mollusk grafted onto the body of a great eel with the limbs of a great eel. Like the long fish with the scary bitey face.
Mm-hmm.
Along with the limbs of a squid, ready to grasp ships and drag them down. However, in all of the tales that you have heard, you've never heard a consistent behavior of what this beast could have possibly been like. You've heard some state that it's an aggressive monster that seeks to take down any who dare sail on the surface above. You've heard some state that it's a benevolent creature that once gave a ride to a marooned ship of sailors desperate to get home. But even now, the behavior that Minon is describing, even that doesn't match up with any of the tales that you've heard. So all you know is that this is a giant creature of the depths. Kind of like surrounded in mythology and mystery.
Stibbs is going to dramatically walk up to one of the windows, and he's gonna push Mervin out of the way.
So,
He's going to one arm's up on the glass while he looks outside, and he's going to, as a sailor, I've heard plenty of tales of sea monsters alike, but there's one monster I've never seen but only heard of in passing from pirate to pirate mouth. A giant mollusk grafted onto an eel with limbs of a squid. Atlantia, an immortal, invincible, gigantic sea thing. It's not even clear whether it is a predator or a, not predator.
Very eloquently spoken.
Very eloquent. Sorry, I am not best with words. I speak very uncommon common.
Pseudo-common?
I speak pseudo-common. I've heard tales of it being an incredibly aggressive and hateful thing, but I've also heard tales of it being benevolent and helpful to sailors, but I have never heard of it stalking ships for years and years. These mysterious times we live in, my friend. Interesting times, too.
Thank you.
I don't know what else to say. Pretty cool.
I don't know what else to say. Shit's fucked.
I don't know what else to say, so I will belch.
I don't know what to say.
All right.
It's not Atlanta, it's just a deep sea creature or a very deep sea creature.
Well, it could be very deep. It could be just surface level deep. Either way, if it's following the ship, there's no way to tell what it wants until it either strikes or helps out.
But it's been so long. There have been so many opportunities for it to show what it wants.
Yes, and I guess it doesn't want to show what it wants yet, or it simply... There is the highly unrational and unlikely chance that it just really likes looking at your ship and following it. But
Tell it what,
I would doubt that's real.
so tell it what it wants, what it really, really wants.
Yes, someone should tell us what it wants, what it really, really wants.
Well, where was the last sighting?
Well, he's just gonna kind of like glance out the window, and he's gonna say, well, it was becoming nightly for a time, but it's the last time that anyone reported something big nearby was see, I believe let me pull a name out of my hat. I believe what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at shitmouth shit Jordan Jabbit.
There it is. All right.
Favorite D&D names.
He's just going to look and he's going to say, well, the last people who reported anything of its sightings were, see, I believe that it was Dolores, the mer woman with the dolphin fascination.
Well, we could always ask her.
Yes.
He'll just nod and he's going to say, I'll leave it to you lot. I'm sure you'll know how to take care of it. I mean, I'm sure you guys wouldn't just answer a Monster Hunter requirement ad or just monster experts in general and not know anything about monsters.
Oh yeah, you know, I know enough about monsters.
All right. Well, just make sure that we're safe.
Will do. Right, let's go meet this mother woman with the fascination with dolphins.
Yeah, she was on the first flight, I think.
Alright, Mervin, you just have to get over your sea of fear horses.
Your sea of fear horses.
Yes, your sea of fear horses.
What is a fear horse?
I hate
Are you okay, Sticks?
fear horses so much. I'm so sear of them.
What is a fear horse?
Oh, you do not know what the fear horse is. There's a reason they're called fear horses.
I would assume as such. Although I believe I could take whatever they throw at me.
You take 96 psychic damage. No, I'm kidding. You take 96 psychic damage from thinking about a fear horse. I mean, it sounds like it would be an aberration, doesn't it? Anyway, so
Oh no!
yeah,
it's here.
You guys are making your way to the first floor.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. See.
Yes.
Nice seahorse. Nice seahorse, Mervin.
Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Oh.
Goodbye, my friend.
No.
He's just upstairs. He's fine. He's just upstairs. You're like screaming out in pain while your seahorse is just like floating like a floor above you, looking down at you.
The map transition took him from me.
All right. Yeah. While you're coming out, who's exiting first? Do you think? Like in this kind of like turn order, quote unquote. Stibs. Stibs. Make for me a perception check, real quick.
Something odd about this room. I don't know what it is.
At least I still have you, my friend.
Where is my...
Nay. Right at 13. That's probably enough. All right. So as you're coming out, Stibs, you're just thinking about the description of this beast, Atlantia, that mollusk strapped onto the body of a fish. something told of in like sailor's legend. It doesn't seem real that could possibly be what you're dealing with. But, as you're kind of like stepping out of the the sort of buoyancy chamber / elevator, quote unquote elevator, as you're like kind of saying hello to Sep and looking around, you would notice over in the back corner, you would notice a patron that you didn't really give too much mind to before, but right now, as you are kind of like passing by, the cloaked hood that he usually wears is kind of up a bit, and you would see the sign of what looks almost like the mouth of a clam as he kind of takes down a drink.
I already saw this coming when I went down here, and I went, his head kind of looks like a clam. I'm not going to be racist about it, but I'm going to assume it's something.
And the DM wants us to be racist about it.
I'm not.
Lets us be... Right.
Why are you twisting my words like this?
In my fantasy game.
Stibbs' non-existent eyebrows squint. He starts walking over. He pushes that chair out of his way.
He pushes the horse out of his way.
No, not the horse. Anything but the horse.
You're currently inside the horse, Stibbs.
His hand is on the chair.
Okay.
What was it? So
He climbs on top of the horse and over it.
All right, so your hand is on the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing anything else, or are you just...
Is this chair again?
It's normal chair weight.
Made of coral.
Okay.
Aren't
The
they
chair is coming with him.
connected to the floor to stop them from floating away or something?
Oh yeah, you're right. They are kind of bolted down to keep them still. Right, yes,
Tries to yank it off the floor, realizes it's bolted. Just keeps
Can I make an accidental strength check to try and...
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And
12.
Right there.
That you rolled a strength save. That's different than a strength check.
Oh, never mind.
What's Stibbs' curse again?
The first thing I grab is bound to the person, and I can never get rid of it.
All right. It's bound to you, but you can't move it, so... Fuck, I mean, I guess you're just kind of there with the chair. You kind of like rest your hand on the chair, and you like go to continue approaching, but you just don't move.
The most powerful chair of today.
He grabs it with both hands and starts fucking yanking at it like a fucking...
Make another strength.
Hang on.
This is the dumbest shit.
I'm seeing if I can find it. I can't find it.
The most powerful chair that the entire world has ever seen.
Also, yeah, I'd imagine the party you guys are all seeing that he's trying desperately to move this chair.
You okay there, Stibbs?
Stibbs, you can't move the chair. Just let go of the chair. Leave it alone.
I'm trying to let go of the chair. My hand.
No,
is
you're
not...
clearly yanking on the chair. Just let go of the chair.
I'm just gonna pretend that was the normal. My strength is 0. My strength bonus is 0.
Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? All right.
does it
So
come out of the floor?
You're just like yanking and pulling on it with both hands. At a certain point, you just like you do that thing they do in cartoons where you like brace yourself with like by putting your fucking feet against something and like yanking. And after a moment, you like go kind of like spiraling off to the side. You're holding onto the chair as it like has ripped itself out of the ground. There's like a small chunk of the ground coming along with it.
We're getting kicked out. We're getting kicked out for sure.
It won't come off. Like he actually just holds it outstretched with one hand, and he's shaking it. just to make sure it looks very obvious that he's not grabbing it. His hand is open and everything.
The only issue with that is you are grabbing it.
My fingers won't move.
He's gonna try like prying his fingers off.
It is like trying to remove the top of a mountain with your hands.
Wow, you have a vice grip on that.
My hand is out of control. There's only one cure for this. He like he grips his wrists and he just starts like
I mean, I guess it would still technically be bound to you.
Farewell, my friend. Then he does a salute with his missing hand.
Where's the rest of your arm right now?
My whole arm is still there. I've just taken off.
No, I mean, how is your arm positioned?
It's doing a salute up into my head, but
So like with your hand floats up with the chair to salute. Even though it's unscrewed now, and technically you don't feel the weight of it anymore, it's still just like hovering by you as if it's still connected to the fucking wrist.
Alright, well, that's definitely magical.
We live in the world of madness.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say we live in a society.
I'll tell you
Alright.
what you get. You get what you fucking deserve.
Alright, you're just like
That's definitely
you're
right,
just
Dad.
Farah, the cuddle folk woman who is giving you like the change of your Aquox breathers. She's like looking at you with like quiet confusion as the chair floats by your fucking head.
I assure you, we're just as confused as you
I
are.
assure you, I have no idea what happened. I put my hand on the chair, and then the chair would not move.
I think if you
That
get
chair's not
Right.
supposed to
Oh,
move.
my hand. would
Make
not
a persuasion check. It's not a deception check because you are telling the truth, but she doesn't fucking believe you.
I am so honest with my hand on my chest, and it's that hand.
I'll let you roll persuasion with advantage because you are saying this with full earnesty.
All right, here we go.
I love how like every roll today has been Jake.
Yep.
13.
Wow.
I did one roll earlier.
You did do one roll. All right. She's kind of like looking you up and down as you're saying this. She's gonna sigh. At least just if it's something that we need to bill you on, we'll bill you on it. I don't know.
Well, I will talk to Sep about it. I'm willing to pay for any damages I have inadvertently caused.
Well, you're lucky enough that we're already underwater, so it's not like you can overflow the building with water.
Imagine that. Imagine if everything started sinking at once.
The building starts sinking.
Imagine sinking
All
to
right.
that deep, dark abyss that's beneath us.
Not the first time.
All right. So you're just walking with the chair dragging behind you.
Stupid thing. Whatever.
Do you try to sit in the chair since you already have it? Out of curiosity.
That is a good idea.
The moment that your butt puts itself down on the chair,
God, I hate you.
no. When you sit down on it, your hand lets go. It seems that as long as some part of you is actively touching the chair, the rest of you can move.
I try to grab my hand as quickly as possible upon realizing this.
Yeah, you're starting to like sink before you grab it.
I thought it was gonna float away.
Oh, well, I mean, it's made of fucking metal.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
I mean, I think it would be small enough as well.
It is small enough, but again, it's made of metal. If you drop anything metal into the water, it's going to sink. Have you ever seen the bottom of a wishing well?
No.
Oh. Jake, how many? Do you think anyone here has seen the bottom of a wishing well?
Yes.
What's a wishing well?
The same logic applies to a water fountain. Oh my gosh.
Which I don't think we actually have those here.
Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, you sit down, you like caught your hand, and as you're sitting down, this individual kind of like glance back up at you. They seem to be a bit masculine in appearance, but all in all, he looks just like your everyday average sea folk, save for his very unique mollusk head.
Hello, my mollusk-headed friend. May I ask you a question?
What?
Sorry, you have a mollusk head. It's just the first thing I could. I mean, I could call you my cloaked friend. Would you prefer that?
Yeah, I think.
Hello, my cloaked friend. May I ask you a question?
I'm sorry that caught me the DM of the universe off guard.
Really?
This is going fantastically, isn't it, guys?
This is going quite well, yes.
This is
My mollusk
something,
friend.
I guess.
Like that carries such strange connotations.
Well, he's the one with the mollusk head. What do you fucking want?
All right, anyway. So he's just going to like glance at you with like a bit of like a raised eyebrow, and he's going to. Well, I mean,
He has
you can.
eyebrows.
I mean, you can notice this close to him. You see in his like kind of little image the part where the mollusk head kind of opens up. There's a pair of small, beady black eyes kind of squinting out at you from in there.
Oh boy, imagine having to blink whenever you chew. Pretty sure that's how it works.
I have a mouth in here too. It's like it's kind of like hair.
Oh, you see, I assumed the entire clamshell was just the mouth. Common
Well-
misconception, I suppose.
I have seen
I-
too many cartoons depicting as such.
You've seen too many major images. All right.
Well,
All right, but yeah, so-
I have
Go
a
ahead, go ahead.
question to ask that may or may not be startling or, just outright confusing. Are you aware of a sea creature named Atlantia?
I can't say I've ever heard of it. No.
Is he lying to me?
Make an insight check.
You have the help action.
Alright. 15.
Oh, thank fuck.
One of my bionicle eyes just goes.
All right. You kind of like squint in as he says. It's just like not sure if you should take what he says at face value or not. And after as he says this, you can kind of see in like very subtle ways, like the way that he kind of like shifts his eyes, like his glance as he's saying it, the way that he's kind of like trying to find something to do with his hands. He seems to be more in the know than he's letting on.
My friend, I have played poker. I have played many different bluffing games with pirates. My favorite one was Liar's Dice. You have terrible tells.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't. You just happen to be the only clam-headed. Sorry, that sounds very rude. You happen to be the only one with a physical appearance that seems eerily similar to Atlantia.
Look, I'm sure I'd be interested in whatever the hell you're talking about if I knew what Atlantia was. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're starting to get on my nerves. I think I'm gonna find another table.
You know, the octopus-limbed, long sea serpent with the oyster head?
He is ignoring. He's like turning his head away to you as he like starts to make his way out of this little like kind of hell cove.
Does any of that set him off? Like, like it's a squid-limbed.
If it is setting him off, he's like doing a very big job at trying to like kind of keep his composure as he's trying to get his way out of there.
Yes, you should probably stop him. I don't fully trust whether or not he's lying about what he's saying right now.
Well, Simon, you're the strongest one of us.
That's true, you are. Or rather, I am.
All right, what are you guys gonna try to do? As this guy's trying to make his way to the buoyancy chamber.
Stibbs tries to stand up, but he is immediately hunched over.
Yeah, because his fucking ass is stuck to the chair.
Can I attempt to secretly bonk him on the head and knock him out?
Secretly?
Secretly.
How do you secretly do that?
You do that, and the clamshell just breaks.
I just bonk him on.
Him?
I just bonk him on the head. We pull him over to a corner, and then we talk to him there.
I mean, if you want to, I guess first make a sleight of hand check, and then if you succeed on that, you can make an attack roll. I mean, he's being sneaky with his hands.
Yeah, alright, sure.
Not very good at those. Oh, well.
17.
Good at them.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
I
It's
don't
not
have
helpful, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I'll hit non-lethal with my lance.
Yeah, that works. Oh my god!
Jesus. You could have just grappled him.
Stealthily smacks this fucking man down to the ground.
Yeah, so when
Alright.
he starts trying to wander away from Stibbs, he walks this time. He's like, "Hello," bonks the hilt of his thing right onto his head, knocks him over. And
What do you
knocks him
want?
out.
You fucking bonk him down on the head with just like this firm smack from your lance, and he just immediately goes down.
Literally like this.
Wait, let me pull up what you're.
Oh dear.
Simon, you could have just grappled him. Just grab him.
Well, okay, he grabs him and starts pulling him back. That's what I was doing anyways. It's just he makes less noise if he's knocked out.
Yeah, but we need him
Hang on.
punches.
Hang on, let me turn on the lights. It's getting very dark in my room.
It's okay. Look, now he's unconscious, and now he will not scream if we're trying to drag him away like we're doing now.
Stibbs is, going through the effort of putting his hand back on the chair so that he can get off of it.
Oh.
Alright,
Okay, back.
just stay there. Okay, do not sit in the chair that is bound to you through some magic means. I don't want to tie him up, but I think we have to tie him up because he may be violent once he wakes up.
Wait, so where are you guys? Sorry, I refocused because I was trying to get my light on. What did you plan on doing? Like, where are you dragging him?
I think we're just
Putting
going to
him
tie
in
him down to a chair.
And put him in the corner so we can talk to him.
Out in the middle of this, out in the middle of the first floor.
In the corner, away from, there's not a lot of people up here.
I mean, I only put like icons there for like the named characters, but like there are just nameless patrons going around here. Like there are people in this tavern.
Well, I
The
succeed on the
patrons
good
aren't
side
the-
of him.
The patrons aren't the security that definitely don't exist down here.
Yeah, there is an electric eel security team right in that corner.
We could probably persuade them that this is on the official business of Minon since we're looking for what might be bringing the monsters in, right?
Yes, good idea, good plan.
Why are we coming up with
Also-
this after we knock him out?
Also, I'd like to
Well,
mention
Working for
what-
your boss, therefore we're allowed to do anything we want.
how come I keep giving people the help action, but no one gives me the help action?
Because you're a legend.
I forgot.
You caught us off guard with that one.
Alright. Alright, so you're gonna try to drag him over to that corner and convince the electric eels to leave you be because it's on
Okay.
business?
Well, do the electrical eels know we've done this? Also, we're tying him up. Max is
Yes.
tying him up.
Well, I mean, I guess the sleight of hand was to see if you could sneakily knock him out if you're trying to like
Which I did.
do stuff specific.
Succeeded on that.
Yeah, you succeeded in knocking him out. However, since you're not exactly relocating him other than just a corner in this section of the tavern, and you're not like trying to do a performance to get him away, I'll say that if you're trying to just sneakily, or if you're trying to stealthily keep him in this section of the tavern, I'll have you roll a stealth check, whoever's like kind of leading the sneakiness here.
We could try borrowing one of the rooms.
Yes, I like that idea.
We do still have a room rented. I just don't remember how exactly we got there.
Is this on the floor below us?
It's that
This
one.
Here.
You just have to swim out and into it. That's how we got it, right?
Yeah, you just swim out there.
Well, let's not waste any time then.
As you're starting to like move this guy along to get into your room, Step would kind of call out from the bar, just like looking at you guys with some curiosity, and he's just gonna say, that guy all right over there? What's going on?"
Too much
Oh
to
yes,
drink.
just a
Yeah,
little
just
too
a
much to
little too
drink.
much.
We're just being good Samaritans and helping.
Performance check.
Get to a... Fuck.
All of us are.
Does one of us do it and-
Who's leading the performance and who's helping?
Who has the
Uh,
best performance?
Who has the better
Zero
performance?
proficiency in
3.
performance. You then. I'll give you help. I'll give you help
Alright.
action, Stibs.
Okay.
My noble I double
Okay,
one with
thank God.
persuasion.
Oh my fucking. Mervin, how are you feeling right now with all this, by the way? You've been a bit quiet.
I'm not sure I want anything to do with any of this. This was none of my decision.
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
All right. That's the front door.
Not that
Oh,
one,
sorry,
Stubbs.
my
This one, Stubbs.
wrong way, wrong way. Right. Hello, Mrs. Octopus, I believe.
All right. Mervin, what are you doing while Stibbs works to bring this guy along? Because again, all that kind of happened without your says, though.
Well, you haven't stopped us yet, so.
Yeah, you haven't stopped us. You haven't exactly argued. So I'm just giving you the chance to do or say anything since you've been a bit quiet for that whole sequence.
I'm too sober to deal with this. I need a drink.
Sure. What are you thinking?
Mervin, I'll pay for your drink for you.
Are you trying to pay Mervin off now or something?
I have no idea. I have no idea what it works though. Is the question? Raises eyebrows.
I mean,
Scratches chin, raises eyebrow. All right, what are you getting, Mervin?
I'm trying to find the menu. There it is. Going all in, the abyss.
Wow. It only took seeing his comrades knock someone out and try to drag him off to another.
All right, because of the unique nature of the abyss, I will forego the usual setup of having you have a drink limit. Go ahead and make your Constitution save.
Oh boy.
Because again, it's the abyss. This is the one that they have limit one per customer.
Beautiful.
All right.
Look at that.
Let me pull up the abyss drunk effect, as you're now you're now 2 levels on the drunk table.
The session. Let's go.
Start of the fucking session. Sorry, just give me a moment. Okay.
This feels like an Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode.
It does feel like an Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode. Okay, go ahead and roll your D10.
The
5.
kid learns about a sea beast.
You see your worst fear whenever you close your eye. What is all right? So you take a
bad trip.
I guess you take a good swig of the abyss. You know, like that's some good shit right there. You sigh. You like close your eyes to kind of like take it in. Describe what you see, Mervin. What is your worst fear?
Give me a moment to think on that for a second.
All right, yeah, we'll let him think on that. For now, you guys are.
Every person he sees is a seahorse.
No, it's only when he closes his eyes. Right, and I guess I'm assuming the rest of you are. I'm assuming the rest of you are making your way to your room.
Yep.
I'll just put him over there.
We will tie you to a tree.
You don't have a tree inside here.
Cause nothing else would rhyme.
You could have said algae.
Okay, that is it. I'm going to
Kill the DM.
let me punch it. I had my hand out.
You cannot kill the luminous being.
Rats.
Yeah,
Max,
but
tie him to this
all you guys are luminous beings said so.
Oh, Max, pull out the 50, I think it's 50 or 60 feet of rope, start tying them.
Okay.
60 feet.
Where did everyone go? I can't.
To your room.
Oh, right.
Top left.
Over here. My thing was zoomed in.
Where did you go?
It's a rope of mending. I probably like just cut it up to like a certain amount and repair it later.
Well,
Yeah.
I think you've already kind of tied them in 60 feet of rope.
Yeah, I have actually.
All right.
Oh well.
Yeah, okay.
Steph, can you do like your sailor knots?
Does
Or would
it
that be a
roll
bad
for
idea?
I actually don't know.
What do you want? What do you want to do?
Try and do a sailor's knot on the rope just to be safe.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I'd say you've been on the sea for a while, so I'd imagine that you probably know some sailor's knots.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just say you can do it.
All right. So the rope goes up and then it goes around and then you do a little swirl and then you.
The
hook it
little
Then you
up
do
bunny
the
goes in
loop
the
de
hole
loop
and
and the
around the
pull,
tree.
and now your shoes are looking cool.
Then you and
Max is
there you
like-
go, presto.
Max is detailing each step in his notebook.
The end result of the knot is a knot that just looks like a duck.
Oh,
Ow.
Impressive.
Well, it works.
Well, it works. I learned this from a captain. His name was
Oh,
Captain
okay.
Rubberbeard.
Mervin, how are you doing over there?
So, takes a big old gulp of the abyss, lets out a sigh, leans back, closes his eyes, and Mervin sees a giant convulsing pile of flesh covered in meaty tendrils, toothy mouths, and eyes looking every which direction.
That's his greatest fear.
Oh my
That was
god.
monstrosity, got it.
All right, yeah, you.
I would expect it to be like a room with no beer or something like that.
I expected his greatest fear
Well,
to
that-
be.
That is also a
room
very good
without
description of a
alcohol.
gibbering mouther.
Yes, that is exactly it.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You know, I was expecting his greatest fear to be like being in the Underdark while a several thousand-pound warforged tries to jump off of him like a spring.
That's a different life. That's a different life.
Different life, a different world.
All right, but yeah, so you close your eyes and you just see this fucking weird ooze-looking thing just looking at you.
Falls backwards out of his stool.
When you open your eyes, it's gone, but when you close your eyes again from the impact of falling back and hitting yourself from the stool.
Almost feels like nothing.
Every time you close your eyes, you will see a gibbering mouther.
Every time I close
Just
my
every time he
eyes.
blinks, just a quick gibbering mouther jumps.
Yeah, every time you blink, just quick.
Cause
I'm just
every
gonna
time
close
we
my
touch, I get this every time we kiss, I swear I could fly.
A gibbering mouther that just sings like fucking pop songs. Alright.
Oh my god. Okay, Jake, Roger,
What?
me, whoever, in the next D&D campaign you run, you have to make a gibbering mouther that is just
A pop star?
gibbering Maria Carey.
Gibber
That
Swift.
is hard.
Don't
Dun,
wanna
dun, 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 dun.
fuck Chris.
That's funny.
Gibbering Swift.
Gibbering. Gibberiah Carey. All right. Yeah, so with that now being said and done, drunken Mervin, you find yourself having the situation where every time you close your eyes, you see a gibbering mouther, and your friends are all now gone from the main room of the tavern.
I need help! I need help! Trying to rush his way to their room to find the rest.
All right, you rush to
Is okay.
you rush to the room. I'll just put you there. You rush to the room and you just see all of them like kind of crowding around this strange clam-headed guy.
Oh,
He's tied
oh,
up in rope.
Hello, Mervin. How are you doing?
Just beating his fist against the window. Let me in.
Hey, open to the outside, Evan.
Is he okay?
I don't
Is
know.
he
I
okay?
believe he's okay.
He looks like this.
I hope he's okay. Yeah, Jake, since you're doing such a good job, you can be our gibbering mouther.
You know what this? You know what we've done?
What?
You know, Luke is not gonna get this. I think. You know that one episode of SpongeBob where the Krabby Patty starts talking. We've literally done 2 SpongeBob jokes this episode. It's so terrible.
This is the SpongeBob episode, apparently. All right.
I've opened the door for Mervin, and he will be fine.
All right. Yeah, Mervin, he opened the door for you.
Right, it's a darn shame that whenever you're terrified, you blink more often than normal.
Yeah, when you're scared, you blink more often, so you get more scared. All right.
Marvin, are you feeling all right? You look like you've seen a horror of some kind. Much fun.
Did you not enjoy the drink?
Mervin can't even hardly speak. He's just screaming and in tears. If you can see tears, but you're underwater.
Can I do a medical check on it?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let's see here. I hold still, Marvin. Oh, that was with advantage. Ignore the 22. It's a 9.
I mean, you could just roll it again with just normal instead of advantage.
I'll just go with a 9 because that was technically rolled fast.
Okay. But yeah, so I mean, he looks a bit tipsy, I guess. But he did like drink something. But you know that this is definitely not something that you've seen happen from a drink.
Well, Mervin, inspiration or envy? Oh, sorry, 1 or 2. That is the better way to ask.
I don't know if he's in the kind of in the right mind to be asking or responding right now.
But I have to do it. It's a part of the medicine check lore.
Mervin, what is happening?
You know what? Max, you choose for him. I'm sure that we.
Yeah, Mervin hasn't described what's happening. He's just coming in here screaming for help, and then he just randomly screams again. He hasn't described anything.
Mervin, what's happening?
The mouse. The mouse. They just keep staring at me and trying to grab me and gnashing the teeth.
Did someone put something in his drink? He seems rather like he's hallucinating or something.
I was here the whole time.
He was here the whole time.
You make a good point, but you do that.
Also, I kind of can't do with how the drinks are set up.
Oh yeah, do that. Yeah, I have nothing. The only advice I have is maybe we tie him to a chair until we stop seeing whatever he's seeing.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say my only advice is. Alright. So I mean, there is some advice.
You know what? Here's what Max is gonna do. From what he bought on before he came to treasure, Max is going to take out that little religious symbol of his god Severus and give it to Mervin. As just he's like, hey, if you're stressed, hold this. It might help clear your mind.
Who is your god again?
Severus, the god of sight, foresight, divination, clarity.
gotcha.
Mervin's gonna hold the religious symbol for a moment. He's gonna go back to his lessons on meditation. He's gonna close his eyes to meditate.
I don't think it's helping.
It might
Right.
not be. Might
As,
not be enough for it to work.
I like the idea that gibbering Matthew along with making noises just start like saying random bits of advice he has on here. You need to drink less.
No!
Nah,
Your
I'm
coat-
going for you.
So,
Your colon is crying.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, dude, my face hurts. That was so good.
I'm gonna be so dead ass honest with you. My head hurts because every time I make that noise, I shake my head.
Yeah.
I can physically hear it moving around.
All right. As you're trying to like figure out what the heck to do with Mervin, as he just like screaming every time he closes his eyes. Thank you. You would hear the sound of some movement as you know, this individual that you have tied up to a chair begins to wake. Oh God, my head. What the hell?
Hello, my
Hello.
friend.
Hello.
What are you
Greetings, my friends?
psychopaths doing?
Well,
Let me
wait, I
go!
want to know what you know about Atlantia.
I told you I don't know anything.
I really do not believe you with how fidgety you've gotten after I first mentioned Atlantia.
You got me tied up to a chair. I think I was right to be twitchy.
Yes, we're tied you up to a chair because you would not tell us anything. You had the
Because I
right to
don't
be
know
twitchy
anything.
We're not going to hurt you. Don't worry. I mean, we just obviously just want to know what you know. That's simple.
He's like struggling around as best he can.
You know, if the big sea monster attacks us, what exactly is your plan?
So she's not going to attack as long as I'm on here.
She's not going to attack us.
Oh.
Doing something.
So you do know something. You dirty liar, and I give him a gentle slap across the face.
Pong. It's gentle,
Yeah,
but it's hand in the
pong.
metal. So how gentle?
Do you
can that be?
slap it with? Do you? Yeah, with the hand with the chair or the hand without the chair?
It would be really funny if it was the one without the chair.
All right. All right. So you're saying this to him as he's just like looking at you guys with like a bit of panic, and before I say what he's gonna do next, I'll have you guys roll a quick perception check, a quick perception.
She's not going to hurt us, but she's going to hurt you now.
You have kidnapped one of her Graves' followers, and she'll come for you all now.
18.
Three.
You said a what? You said perception.
Perception, yeah, perception.
Hold on, what is that? What is that under the hammock?
23.
All right. I get Mervin. Do you want to make one with disadvantage because you're fucking freaking out?
Yeah.
And Maxwell, you too.
Advantage, disadvantage thing. So I'm just.
There should be a button at the top of your sheet that lets you turn on advantage or disadvantage. And how much did you say?
You right.
18.
18. Okay. 5. All right.
Don't look.
Stibs and Mervin, you guys don't really notice, but
I found something under the bed, Jake.
yeah, you found something under the hammock.
Oh, a quarter.
you found a random copper piece. Good job. Maxwell and Maxwell and Simon, you guys watch as this guy realizes that he kind of had a bit of an accidental statement. He's gonna tense up a bit, and you notice his head seems to start kind of like almost what looks like it's pulling away from his body. And you would notice the strange kind of purplish flesh that he has inside of his clam head is much the same as it is on his neck, as tendrils of this strange purple flesh start snapping and breaking apart. His head completely dislodges from his body, and it starts trying to make its way out of the room, seemingly like kind of using these weird little flippers at the back.
He's gonna stomp on it in panic.
You're gonna stomp on his head?
I don't on his head, but where you need him to come from.
Would Mervin, in his hysteria, believe that this is a gibbering mouther?
Well, I mean, the reason that I was having perception be rolled is essentially Maxwell and Simon are the only people who can react to this as it happens.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever...
But otherwise, yes, I would say absolutely you would see this as a gibbering mouther, but that doesn't really apply right now.
Does this seem fairly unnatural, or is this par for the course with mollusk type people?
Well, I mean, you haven't really met a mollusk type person before. You just assume that this is like on your first entry, when you first saw this guy kind of hanging out at the bar, you just thought, oh yeah, that must just be a normal type of merfolk. But you realize, like, now after hearing the story from Stibbs, after hanging out here for a bit, that like you have not seen any other merfolk even close to resembling this guy. He's the only real like mollusk person that you've seen. So you really have no way of knowing if this is natural or not. All you know is that his head is currently dislodged from his body, which is still struggling against the ropes, by the way.
Simon's gonna attempt to... Oh, wait, so he can't get out?
His body is struggling against the ropes, but his head is swimming away. It's trying to make its way to the door.
He's gonna attempt to grab one of the tendrils and spin him around like a WWE move.
Let's see, what would I have you... Yeah, an athletics check, that sounds right.
Must be my lucky day. I found a copper piece.
16.
What on?
Yeah, you're able to catch his head as it tries to, like, at the back of his head, it's almost like he has little, like, kind of flappy legs to try and, like, swim away with. And you grab hold of him.
Get back here!
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go!
No, this is a little weird even for me. Let's stop it.
Let me go, you freak!
He's gonna pin him down onto the floor.
Luckily enough, he's a clam, so he's not, like, dying.
My friend, now that you have just outright said you know who she is, I don't think you have any choice but to tell us what's going on.
I have more rope.
I got the rope of bending, I have the rope of my Dungeoneer's pack. I have 100 feet of rope in total.
No, don't worry, I can hold him down. He's gonna sit on top of it.
You might crush him doing that.
You might crush him, and also I think he needs to open that to be able to speak.
Oh, fine. He'll ease off. He'll keep holding him down, but enough for him to be able to speak.
And as like you kind of like, as you give him the opportunity to be able to speak again, and as the body continues to struggle, without the head to kind of like keep it comfortably in put, and with all the struggling the body is doing, his cloak would kind of fall off the rest of his body, and you would see his body is a very almost like alien looking sight. Like it's the same kind of purple flesh, but it's like all these different kind of like flowing and oddly moving sinews of this strange like purplish form. Almost looks like each of them are kind of trying to move individually, but in a way that helps the whole. Almost like a living colony of some sort.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely nothing like anything you guys have seen before. Stibbs, you included, even in all your time of nautical adventuring, you've never seen anything like this before.
Fax is documenting as usual.
Mollusks are blue. Phil.
Is
No.
this normal? Is this a normal thing for your type of species?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Are you sure?
It's a. Look, I'm a protoloid. Okay, I'm a protoloid.
You look at the others, not clearly, obviously not knowing what that means.
Anyone who would like to try and take a shot at it can make for me
What did he say?
He said he's a protoloid, and I'll say that would be a history check, yeah, because this is like a sapient species.
Well, I have a +6 in history, so I'll give that a shot as well.
19.
16 + 6. What's that?
A 16 + 6 is a 20-something. Yeah, 22.
That one.
All right. Yeah, both of you would know this. Stibs through the lens of like maritime stories and Maxwell through like prodigal scholar shit. You guys would both know the protoloids are a species of very rare, very obscure folk. They're kind of like it's sort of like a hive mind of hydrozoan creatures that function similarly to humanoids. So essentially it is like a living colony acting as an individual.
All right. Well. My brain fizzled out there. Sorry.
It's okay.
Alright, and is Atlanta the same thing?
Atlantia? No clue. Probably not.
I'm asking him.
All right. He's just looking at you with like a bit of a glare before he's just gonna sigh. Kind of. She's an ancestor. Kind of like a foster mother for. She's like a foster mother.
And what? She's pursuing you because you are one of her foster children?
No, I only got on here like a few days ago. Not even like I guess a few weeks ago.
Right, and so it's gotten more interested in you.
You would remember the tablets were saying that the sightings were getting a lot more frequent after they picked up the last group of guests. You know, before they came to pick up you guys.
Wait, so this guy got on when we got on?
No, he got on like the stop before you. He got on the stop before you.
Yeah, so yeah. Yes, so
Yeah.
You are the reason that Atlantia is visiting at night, I'm assuming.
I'd assume probably just like looking over me and my kid, but look, she's always been interested in this fucking castle.
Do you happen to know anything about why she's so interested in the castle?
Like hell if I know.
You said you have a kid?
Yes. Leave her alone. She's got no part in this. We were just trying to get passage to another part of the sea.
Look, that isn't... Look, we do not know a whole lot about Atlantia, and the fact that it's been, following and getting more aggressive, not aggressive, visiting more often, it makes it seem like it's coming in for possible kill.
I'd assume that she's following with more interest because of me and her, but I don't know why. I don't know why she's so interested in this fucking castle. Okay, I don't know shit about the history. All I know is that those merfolk found it at one point, reworked it into a tavern, and now here it is.
But look, we'd have no interest in hurting you or your daughter, and I'm going to assume your daughter knows even less than you do.
Then get this armored guy off of me!
Look, this is all we wanted to know. We will leave you. You do not tell anyone, otherwise,
You're fucking threatening me after you kidnapped me and tied me up?
Look, we needed to find information. We had to go through. You could have honestly just told us. I don't know why you were so hesitant.
How would you feel on a normal basis if someone told you that they're related to a sea monster?
Pretty normal, actually. Not the
Yeah, but
strangest
actually-
thing
I am going to
We seem
to
weird, though.
confess something to you that I have not often confessed to many things. I am married to an aboleth.
He looks at you like you're a crazy person.
Wait, I could top that. Shall I show him?
Slow down. Oh, wait, I don't think we should reveal all of our secrets all at once.
I think, but it would be very funny since he seems very arrogant about the fact.
Well, yes, but do you really want more people that knowing that about you or
I
the
mean, he's
House
not-
of Gabriel?
I mean, he did promise not to tell anyone, otherwise we'll hurt him.
Did he?
Promise it!
This entire time, Mervin's just in the corner, sobbing
Have it.
hysterically.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's going through an episode.
Yes, he's not having a great time. I don't know. It must have had something to do with it. I mean, regardless, we had no intention to hurt you unless you had intentions to hurt the tavern, and we still have no intentions to hurt you, and we probably won't hurt you if you tell people. But please, just do not tell anyone.
He's just gonna like kind of look at you with a glare, and then his body opens up its hand.
Oh, are we shaking on this?
It makes like a gesturing movement as if expecting something.
Oh, you want to be bribed? Unless he's asking for the clam, I'm going to assume this is bribery.
Yeah, no shit. You're asking me to stay quiet after you kidnapped me, tied me up, and then this goddamn guy who feels like he's made of metal continues to squash my head.
Oh, yes. What's a strange thing to notice?
How does
God,
15 gold
What are you, like a
pieces
fucking
sound
war
like?
forge or something? What do you say?
He's wearing a lot of armor.
No, I enjoy wearing very heavy armor underwater.
What was your offer?
How about 15 gold pieces for your trouble?
20.
I can live with that.
All right. His body takes the gold pieces as his head kind of like shuffles back out of its like kind of current prison and kind of lodges itself back onto its body. You hear like this weird like kind of wet squelching noise as his body just kind of like refuses back together.
All right, my friend, we will see you not often.
And Max is gonna, cut the rope that's tying him up.
Goddamn surface dwellers. Oh, we're gonna just tie you up. He's just gonna like make his way out.
To be fair, you did that.
What?
They'll say the magic word to repair the rope.
All right, come on, Marvin. We can.
I
We have
think we
places
should
to go.
probably help Mervin with whatever he's going through right now.
Oh yes,
I
that's
agree.
right. You know what, Kaiman? How about you choose a number, 1 or 2?
2.
That's like not at all what's going on here, Stubbs.
Okay, let's roll a d20.
Alright. Mervin, what's happening?
How's the eyes?
That one started
Alright,
bothering each other for some reason.
Max is going to attempt this. He's going to gently place his hands on Mervin's shoulders and just, Mervin, look at me.
Yes.
We're both safe here. Tell me what's happening.
I'd say by now you've probably been able to put together that it only appears when you close your eyes.
Alright. Can I ask Havers to help with this? Or have him? No, but I already asked him pretty recently. I don't know if he'd respond again.
What if we just peeled his eyes open?
I
Says the doctor.
That's not safe.
Yes, but if we keep his eyes open for a while, he won't be able to see it, and then he can just blink them again. You know, it's not like you can only go like 5 minutes without blinking.
Jake doing research right now.
All right. Mervin's drunken logic here is he's made it this long and it hasn't gotten him. Therefore, it must be a hallucination. Therefore, if he can't see, the hallucination must be able to stop. So he is going to use his own crippling strike against himself to blind himself for a round.
Oh my god, no!
No. No. Wait, no.
And
Okay.
messing with his own vision is going to cause him to close his eyes even more for the next 6 seconds.
You fucking psychopath. Okay, I guess roll to hit.
I mean,
I guess you can just choose to hit yourself. Yeah.
yeah, I would still have to make the con save.
But I mean, you can choose to fail a save.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I hit myself and I fail the save, and my vision goes blurry, and it causes me to constantly blink my eyes out of instinct to try to clear it, causing me to
Get away from me now.
Stop.
You need to take it.
You are a fool and a coward. Knock, knock. Jimmy. Jimmy, back me formula.
What?
Jimmy, back me formula.
6 seconds pass and you can open your eyes again.
I hate you.
Alright, so that didn't seem to work, did it, Mervin? But yeah, I guess if he isn't able to notice it yet, you guys are probably able. Those of you who are taking some time to look at Mervin probably were able to put it together that he only starts screaming in terror when he closes his eyes. So clearly whatever he's seeing must only be happening when he can't see.
Mervin is 2 levels of drunk right now. He's not thinking straight.
This is true.
I'm not sure if there's anything we can do for him.
If it's when he closes his eyes, I mean, we can't realistically keep his
Maybe I
eyes
have
open
some
the whole
charcoal in
time.
my doctor's kit.
I could try praying again.
Well, it is your call. Do you want me to try and flush it out with some, black powder, or do you want to try and pray to the gods?
Is putting black powder in the eyes safe?
Well, I'm not going to put it in his eyes. I'm going to make him test it.
All right, Mervin,
Okay,
I'll say. Sorry. Say your thing first.
I was going to try to help the doctor out here. Why is it that we have to blink?
Oh, I'm going to take his eyes out with a scalpel.
Oh, let's not do that.
This is the dumbest doctor I have ever talked to.
Maybe
We
we have-
blink
I mean,
to
he's very
keep eyes
unwise.
moist, and we are underwater, so dust need to blink
Are
underwater.
we in like salt water?
We are in salt water,
I mean,
and even then, fresh water hurts if you pour it into your eyes.
and I figured that
okay,
was
you know what?
something that was included with our breathers to allow us to.
Can I do like a medical?
Keep our
I mean,
eyes
I
open
guess,
underwater as
yeah.
well.
Considering the fact that you are able to see comfortably underwater this whole time, yeah, I guess it would just kind of be included in your breathers that you're able to see underwater, even if this is salt water.
All right, debating with like the 4 voices in my head, including my own. I think I know what to do now. Don't
Please,
bother with
go
you.
for it.
Actually, Max, do you have like some kind of sticky adhesive that I could use?
Probably. I don't know if it'd work very well in the water.
I'll try our best.
Do you have any
I only
flex
have-
tape?
Set first.
Do you have any
I
flex
only
tape?
have
Because you know it
While
works
we're at it,
underwater.
we need to patch those. While we're at it, we need to patch those holes that Stibbs made in the main cabin. I saw this boat in half.
I sawed this
I
castle
saw
in
this
half.
boat in half.
All right.
And repaired it with only flex tape.
All right. But yeah, so I'll say just for the sake of brevity that you're able to get some adhesive. So what are you gonna do, sailor boy?
Was I given the adhesive I asked for?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
All right, Marvin, just do not blink. And I'm going to... Oh, shoot, I don't have a hand. Ah, Max, you have small hands. Come here.
Huh?
I need your help. Okay, hold his eyes open for me.
Okay.
All right, and I will just move your fingers one by one and...
I swear, if you put any of this in my eyes, I'm going to kill you.
And...
Make a medicine check.
little rub.
Help action.
Medicine check with help action.
I have help action from...
Oh, that's true. Double help action.
Double advantage.
25.
25. All right, yeah, you're able to seamlessly, without poking his eyes or anything, you're able to pop open his eyelids and just tape them open.
And there we go. Just do not try to blink too hard.
Give me a quick second.
1 second's up.
Funny.
I am very
Classic
funny.
one.
Thank you. Oh no, black camera.
Ah,
Ah,
ah.
ah. Would this constitute like exposure therapy?
I mean, exposure therapy would be gluing your eyes shut.
Okay, back.
You're constantly
The
exposed to it.
entirety of any time that I close my eye, not gluing my eyes open, but anytime I close my eyes, I see it. Would that constitute exposure therapy?
Hello, car. All right. But yeah, so you're able to successfully keep his eyes open. And as long as you don't blink, you won't see a gibbering mouther.
All right. Now,
Right.
if Mr. DM Man could remind me what flavor Wizard beer was.
What?
Oh, that is the flavor of lollipop Marvin has gotten. I do not remember what it's called. It just says, Jake, it's entirely up to you.
What? Fuck, okay. You go ahead, you give this lollipop, it's, it tastes... Let's see here.
What does Wizard beer lollipop taste like?
Wizard beer... Wizard beer is interesting because it has a very stark array. It's kind of like, you know, from fucking shitty analogy, but you know how in Harry Potter they have those every flavor beans?
Yeah.
Mervin, you get a lollipop that tastes like the color blue.
The blue raspberry.
No. The color blue.
Just the color.
The concept of blue. If that tastes like blue raspberry to you, then so be it. It is the color blue.
Blue tastes like that one whiteboard marker.
God.
It tastes like a blue crayon. All right. Yeah, so... Yeah, all right. Yeah, so you have a bit of a better understanding of, you know, what's going on there. And, make for me another perception check.
All of us?
Yeah.
Okay. Perception.
That is
Wow,
the-
natural 20.
no
Nat 20.
longer fearing for his life. He is focused in.
I got a 12.
As focused as a drunk man can be.
I'm 2 20s.
11.
Fair.
11.
Actually,
oh my
that
gosh.
is a good point. I have disadvantage because I'm drunk, don't I?
Yeah.
20 gone.
Sorry, Nat 20.
It was nice while it lasted. Oh,
The 19, that still succeeds. All
Very
right.
focused.
And what'd you get, Maxwell?
12.
12. Okay, Maxwell and Simon don't notice, but Mervin and Stibbs, you know, after this medical procedure, Mervin, you're looking straight up basically because he had Maxwell kind of like holding you down while he taped your eyes open. And Stibbs, you know, your ears are trained because you're listening to see if Mervin screams anymore to see if the treatment didn't work or something. But you know, with a mixture of Mervin seeing it and Stibbs hearing it, up above, on the ceiling of your tall room, basically, Mervin, you would see what looks like a small yellow shape kind of like peers its way down through a small, what looks almost like a vent covering into the very top of this area. And once it realizes that Mervin is looking at it, Stibbs, you hear a very small kind of yelp almost as this yellow shape like quickly swims out of sight.
It's in the vents.
What?
Is it?
What's in the vents?
Yellow.
You didn't see it, you heard it. Stibbs, you didn't see it, you heard it.
I do believe it is called a yipe. Well, it said its name or something as it disappeared.
I don't think people do that when they flee. But it went through the vents, you said?
But yeah, that looked like it was about as high up as you could get, more or less.
Max will swim to the top to investigate.
Alright, you swim up to the top, and you see, you know, it's like this kind of like little covering, this little entryway into the, let me just take a gander here. Yeah, it's like a little entryway into another floor. Let me just pull up the specifics of the map here to remind myself. Yeah, you would see what looks like another room above you.
Above us?
Yeah, like you see a sort of like vent covering that goes to another room above you guys. If you could kind of like get a guesstimate based on the general height that you've come to recognize of the building, you would probably guess that this might be like an equivalent to the third floor or so, because the room that you're in basically it goes pretty high up.
Ah. Would be about the third floor here.
Well, I guess we are having a look. Ashtib is going to follow.
Yeah. But you would notice that the vent covering seems to be like part of the floor. Like it's not like a removable entryway or anything. It is just a full-on part of the floor that you can't really budge without trying to budge the floor itself. Or I guess in your case, the ceiling.
I guess we have to go in through the main passageway.
Indeed. Right? So are you gonna try to make your way up to the third floor then?
I suppose so.
Well, off we go then.
Alright.
Well, as well as whatever. I was like, well, never did get like a good look at it. Did you know what it looked like? Etc. You know.
I'm really not sure. Whatever it was, it's yellow. I don't know if it was. I saw like his entire body, and is that small, or if I just saw like a single eye peering down. I don't know. I just kind of saw the flash of something yellow swim by, for the most
All right.
part.
All right, so do y'all go through the normal entryway?
To the thingy.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So of course, before we go up there, forgive the drastic drop in quality. The first floor and the second floor were the only maps that the book gave us. These other two I had to make by myself.
That is not that bad.
It's not that bad,
Honestly,
but it's not
I
as
expected
good.
a drawing.
Ooh,
Not that
I-
drawing is
I-
awful either.
When you
I used
apologized, I
Incarnate.
was expecting like Microsoft Paint drawn, like
yeah, like a hand.
Oh, like the
like
thumbnails?
a hand drawn circle or something like that.
That would be very funny, but no, I used Incarnate.
yeah, no, this is good.
And I also completely forgot to Shadow of War this place, so I guess you guys can just see everything.
Yay.
But yeah, so you would find yourself coming up to the third floor, and as you make your way up here, let me just pull up. Yeah, there she is. But where are you is the question.
Well,
If we
where
are
are
in this
you
room-
not? Is the question.
Where are you?
Okay. All right. As you were kind of like coming up to the entrance, you would see some of these electric eels, just kind of like on their normal patrol. And coming up after them, kind of like peering into the entrance and looking up, you would see this violet-covered mer woman with this very long, flowing red hair. Her fishtail is kind of just like adorned with a belt of various knickknacks and trinkets. She's got a set of glasses on her nose as she like kind of glances up. Did any of you lot see that? I don't even know how to describe that girl.
The yellow thing?
I mean, she certainly looked to be yellow. Yeah.
It was spying on us in our room. My friend Melvin here saw it.
Yellow girl.
Oh, sorry. I'm Hanska Silverfin. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet
Very-
you too. You are a very impressive looking lady.
Oh,
Very ironic
thank you.
that your last name is Silverfin.
Oh yeah, I know. Irony isn't lost on me. But I don't know. I don't know why she was up here. The only reason I saw her was she was moving so fast. So it was as if she like saw a ghost or something. I don't think that she's supposed to be up here. I mean, if anything, you guys aren't really supposed. Sorry. Behind me, this is the Room of Lost Treasures. I guess it's kind of like a bit of a museum, in a way.
Oh.
Just showcasing some of the stuff that we've got. But where she was going, that's a place that really none of you should go to. That's the control floor, the top floor.
Oh.
Well, I assume someone should go after her. That's definitely sounds like she's not meant to be in there.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna tell Menon if you go up there. I'm just worried about what she might get into up there. It's a lot of troubling stuff.
Anything we
Such
should be aware
as?
of?
It's the controls. It's the control panel.
So just don't
it's
touch anything.
yeah, basically. It's machinery that can be pretty dangerous for a kid.
Well, we'll keep a good lookout.
Right. Feel free to stop by this floor again if you need to.
Aye.
All right. She just kind of nods and like takes one last glance up towards the final floor, the top floor, before she'll kind of head back in, returning to her duties, since she's pretty confident you guys are gonna take care of the issue.
Alright, well, up we go again, I guess.
Indeed.
You know, I have the strangest feeling that because we have not seen, what was that man's name that we kidnapped?
You never asked.
Did we ever actually ask his name?
No, you didn't.
Well, I do believe there's a good chance that this little yellow girl that is so, you know, shy and fast is, well, I think that outright confirms it because that's not implied.
You can't in character say it. You can't in character see it yet. Fuck you.
I have a sneaking suspicion that maybe so and so's daughter.
All right, but yeah, so you find your way up to the control room.
Wowza, that is quite the control room.
Yep, that it is. You know, there are various terminals that you would see. You know, you would recognize her from your help with her with the kind of effect making. It's Mala.
It's Mala.
Yeah, her. Right, she is like very focused right now on the controls. You guys can move your characters, right?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I lied.
Okay, good. Just making sure that the roll 20 didn't kill itself or something. All right. Oh, sorry. Oh, didn't live itself. I don't care. All right. But yeah. So, you know, she'll just kind of like perk up a bit as she hears you properly opening the door. She'll glance back at you. Oh, hey, you guys. You looking to help out again, or?
Someone came up here?
Huh? I mean, I didn't see anyone. No.
We saw someone downstairs that said that someone ran up here and was maybe a kid.
Huh. That's weird. Well, I mean, the only other places really here is, let's see, there's, on this level, there's an attic over to the side that has, some of Hansa's various knickknacks, but, really the only other room that I can think of, there's a bit of like an observatory.
What should we go for first?
Quite a large tavern. They have a whole observatory and everything.
Well, I mean, it was a castle at one point.
I mean, have you ever a castle that has an observatory?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, from what I know, the only castle I've ever
would have been familiar with this.
The only castle I've ever heard of that doesn't have an observatory somewhere is like a, I don't know, some kind of horror castle or something.
I also just looked at the VC chat. I see the kitty. I see the sleepy kitty.
Sleepy kitty.
Oh, what's their name?
It's Chasey Montague.
Oh, I love her. She's a little baby.
Hello, Chasey.
She is not gonna respond to anything you say.
She is out. The Eepers.
Man, it's so crazy. Simon of House Gabriel's never heard of a castle with an observatory before.
We don't have
Fake
one.
noble.
Fake noble.
Fake noble.
Do I need to hit you?
I'll dissolve the glow in your eyes.
Do you remember what happened last time you tried to fight me?
Well, you were both pretty drunk, so it probably doesn't.
I've tried to fight you.
I wasn't pretty drunk. He was pretty drunk.
Trying to fight you doesn't sound like something I'd ever do.
You were pretty drunk.
You were pretty drunk.
When have you ever known me to get excessively drunk? Fair point.
But yeah, so obviously out of character, you guys know where to go because I fucking forgot to put the Shadow of War. But in character, where are you gonna go first?
In character logic states that the observatory seems too public, therefore the proper place to hide if you wanted to actually stay hidden would be the storage attic.
I agree with this statement.
Indeed.
Yes, there's a lot of things to hide in the storage attic that will definitely have a creature in them.
All right. So you guys make your way to the attic.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
All right. So you
Wooden horse.
enter this attic, and you see a variety of strange little knickknacks. You see a steel tasset, a wagon wheel, what looks to be a wooden horse. Just like all kinds of like weird little objects. Which this would have been part of a quest, but y'all are focused on a different one right now. All right.
No, I am seeing a lot of things in this room, but one, I'm not seeing a hiding spot, and two, I'm not seeing a Kaiman.
What? What?
Diamond is over in the main room still.
Yeah, why am I down here?
Because you didn't move your person.
How do I? What?
What's happening?
Hold on, what's-
I'm sorry. I'm
Roger?
sorry. Sorry. I think my thing was lagging. It wasn't showing the location. I got you. That was really my Roll20 messing up. That wasn't me problem that time.
Sure, roll
That was very funny.
The perfect website that has no problems whatsoever.
Absolutely no problems at all.
How
Well,
dare
I
critique
love
such a
Roll20.
pristine work of art.
Right. But yeah, so you guys find yourself in this attic, and there doesn't really seem to be much in the way of individuals here.
Well, we wouldn't know for sure because none of us have rolled investigation checks.
This is also true, yeah.
Disadvantage, though.
Disadvantage because you're drunk.
Still great. I am still
Really
locked
good.
in.
You're just like thinking in terms of like, well, let's see. If I wanted to hide because I was so drunk that I didn't want people interacting with me, where would I hide? And this place doesn't really have many good hiding places. Because like a lot of this stuff is like so weirdly strewn about that you think to yourself that like if you tried to move anything to make it become a hiding spot, it would somehow like paradoxically make it even more noticeable because it would have like some level of order amidst this like thrown about chaos. Whereas with you, Stibbs, obviously you're not thinking in terms of being drunk, but you're just looking around, and you can't really find many places that would be comfortable to hide in. And the only hiding spaces that you can find, you give a look and you can't really find anyone.
Stunning conclusion, my friends. She's definitely not up here.
I guess we can tell you
I guess we'll have to look in the unlikely place of the observatory, but she would definitely not
Clearly,
be there.
there's no chance she'd hide in the observatory, so let's just give up.
Let's just give up.
I
We'll
have-
go home.
From this session, I have learned something though. If you want to have an increased chance of finding stuff, glue your eyes open, because clearly you can't fail if your eyes are glued open.
True.
Really?
It also helps if your DM doesn't put everything out in the open. All right.
Well, I'm more
Well-
talking about my rolls.
I getcha. All right, but yeah, so you obviously it's not as so you guys come over to this little area. You find yourself in a room that is a bit more sparse with a large glass dome on one end and kind of hiding behind a small kind of like a pillar almost in this area. You would see a smaller almost like kind of feminine shape with a bright yellow coloration beneath a cloak.
Look, a small feminine shape with a bright yellow color.
Thank you, Simon.
All right, I do believe I was right.
All right.
All right, how do we approach this the best way possible?
So 1 second, I'm gonna throw some trash away. I'll be right back.
Just throws a fucking piece of garbage at the kid.
Let me try and persuade child to come out.
I know.
You better
Oh,
come
no.
out. We have you surrounded.
14.
Hello, child. We do not mean you
Can
any
I
harm.
do the
I know
help
you.
action? I would like to help this time.
Okay. Ow.
I guess just like,
19.
talking with Stibbs.
Look, we are friendly adults, and we are not going to
Friendly
harm you.
adult. Here, I have
You
some
can
candy to
trust
give you.
adults.
Just come into my van.
Yes, I have lollipops.
Don't say that. Don't say that, Charles.
It's true.
Not
He
you.
was using weird language.
That's just Stibbs, man.
Yeah, that's just how Stibbs talks. He's a strange individual. All right.
Weird.
All right, so you're trying to urge her to come out of her hiding spot, which is very, very good hidden, very nice hidings. Jesus fucking Christ, this map sucks. All right, so you say this, and she just kind of like peeks out nervously. You could see her small beady eyes, and she's just gonna say, "But you tied up Dad."
Yes, well, we only wanted to know we only wanted to ask your dad some questions, and your dad is now fine and also, and paid.
And paid off.
If it's anyone, I wanted Simon to just grab him, but he decides to knock him out.
All right, she's kind of like looking nervously.
I known I had nothing to do with this.
She's looking nervously towards the window, then like looks back at you guys. She's like kind of very nervously steps out. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, so this kid kind of like awkwardly, nervously steps out.
Now, what are you doing up here exactly?
This is
Is this a child or is this Jake?
this is me trying to remind myself how to speak.
Words are hard, I'll give you that.
Words are hard.
Come on, then you can take your time. We are not impatient.
Don't worry, child. I promise I am not staring at you strangely. My eyes are just glued open.
We've literally
Right.
only been playing for two hours.
180 degrees.
Jesus fucking Christ, I am just failing at I'm sorry.
He's cooked.
I'm failing in terms of not following exactly what the book says, but you know what? Fuck it, it's my game. All right. So she's kind of like very nervously going to glance out at you guys, and she's just gonna say, "My dad told me to stay up here so that people didn't see me."
Why would you not want? Why does your dad not want you to be seen?
He's nervous about people knowing that there's more than just him.
There's no way a dad would stow away a child on the boat.
For weeks. It's been like weeks since he arrived. What's your name?
It's Koala.
Well,
She just nods.
where are you and your dad going?
He said that there's a reef out in the south that is a lot more comfortable and private, so that we'll be able to stay hidden a bit better. There's not a lot of us left, he says. But I'm nervous up here. I keep seeing this big thing out in the water. It keeps like looking in at me.
I see. Has it said or done anything, or does it just look at you?
It's said some things, but I don't know what it's saying. I'm not as good at words as Dad is.
Right, and does it just come once a night, or?
It has been.
I see. Well, how about next time it comes up here, we'll be here too, and we'll keep you safe from the big spying thingy.
All right. No, that was me. That was me. All right. That was me. All right. That was not her. I say all right to help me give more space so I can think more. All right. Shut up.
Words are yeses.
Words are hard. All right. Yeah, so now I'm hearing myself say all right, and it's making me laugh. I hate you. She's just going to look up at you guys as you say this. She'll kind of nervously nod as she's going to like kind of glance back out towards the looking glass again. But as she does, you would hear the sound of the kind of vault door behind you opening again. And stepping in would be
paid off.
The dude you paid off. He's just kind of like looking at you guys with a bit of like a shocked expression. He's like, "How'd you get up here?"
For us.
You. Oh, God. What did I just tell you about messing with my kid?
We're not messing
We
with
didn't
your
mess.
kid.
We didn't mess with her. We just happened to walk in here and she was in here.
Yes.
We just happened to walk in here.
Also, it sounds like your daughter is being watched very closely by, it.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry to be disrespectful.
I know, but I just figured that since it's not like she's ever attacked the castle, we would be fine here. I don't think that there's much reason.
Really
You actually
quickly, since my sober friends don't feel like explaining it, after you left our room, we realized we were being watched, so we came up here to investigate.
What? He's gonna sigh and he's gonna look back over. Koala, what were you doing? I told you to stay here. You were taking a while and I was getting scared.
Wait a minute.
Not very good parental choices of you.
No, okay, Kaiman, one moment.
Okay.
Do you have any idea why your daughter is being followed so closely?
I didn't think that she was being followed specifically.
It sounds like it has a vested interest in her. My friend, I hate to ask, but does Koala have a mother?
Well, I mean, no, but I'm her only parent. We reproduce on our own.
Okay, yeah. For a second, I thought you may have done something with.
No! What? No! Ew! Not in front of my kid! No! I don't even have the facilities for that, man!
Look, it was a sort of rational.
Honestly, valid reaction to someone saying something.
Yeah. Especially to like the equivalent of like your great-great-grandma.
Who's also your foster mother?
Yeah. Right. He's just gonna sigh and he's gonna like kind of rub his temples as he like kind of steps in. Look, I don't know what she wants. All I know is that we're on the way out, and hopefully when we're all done, things will just go back to whatever sense of normal they are.
Well, before you depart, we wouldn't mind waiting out the arrival of Atlantia to see what she might be interested in, because it sounds like your daughter can at least understand some of the things it says. Although I'm assuming maybe you have a better grasp, since she said you were better with words.
Chances are, if he's actually speaking, it's probably not common, which is all that Koala knows right now. But I can't say I'm gonna really know what Atlantia is saying unless she appears. Right. And he's just going to look down to his daughter. He's gonna say, but I don't think that she's going to be showing up soon. I mean, it's daytime. She's only seemed to be interested at night.
Well, of course. We're not just going to sit around and wait for night. I'm sure we have other things we could do, right?
Do we?
Do we?
Well, there are some other things on the mission board you could look into if you'd like. However, as he's just kind of like looking down to his daughter, a shadow would kind of drift its way along the glass.
Oh, hey, would you look at that?
Oh, look, horrors beyond my comprehension.
Horrors beyond my comprehension. And a lot of you would hear what almost sounds like the song of a whale, kind of like drifting past, but it's far deeper. It's far stranger. It almost sounds as if an instrument were trying to make the sound of a whale. Yeah, like that, but much deeper.
Oh.
No, not that. Not even close. It is not the Taco Bell.
I don't... I guess it's showing up now.
He's just going to very fearfully look over to the glass as he's going to hold on to his daughter. And the strange, almost whale song would be heard again as you would see a large shape swim past the window. A large silhouette.
I think we'll be fine. Probably.
Well, if it is as peaceful as it has been made out to be, then hopefully it will.
We have no reason to be afraid, then, of course.
Let's just not.
You
look
know,
like we
except
are
for the
going
fact
to.
that you all attacked one of its kin. Everything's fine.
Okay, we don't know if there's like a psychic link between them that communicates, hey, these people attacked me, but did the music just change?
that's I don't know about that one.
If it somehow knows psychically that we have committed wrongdoing, then it is a omniscient God, and we should be afraid. But I'm going to assume it's not the case, and it will just assume we are here.
And, as you're just saying that, as you're kind of like looking out to the depths outside, you would see the shape begin to kind of grow more steady, almost as if it's peering into the lens.
Oh boy, that is very, very big.
Yes, you would see this gargantuan monstrosity. Just kind of gazing down at you a lot. It's probably not gargantuan enough. You know what, I'm just gonna... There we go. Alright, yep, it represents that. Let me put that there. Alright. But yeah, so... It just stares in at you lot. Looking down to the two protoloids in there, just kind of like curiously tilting its head. Lets out yet again that long whale song sounding voice. And let me check something here. I like this track.
You know, when I said before this whole session started that we were gonna get eaten by a sea monster, I was joking. I didn't actually think we were gonna be eaten by a sea monster.
Alright. Okay, so Stibbs, out of everyone here, you are the only person in the party who can get a sense of what this creature is saying as it speaks in deep speech.
Are you gonna DM me what it's saying?
Yes. And let me see here.
Fair enough. Stibbs is just like, you know, putting a hand to his ear, listening to this sound.
Just, I found a sound effect to use.
Yes, it is saying child. Questioning me.
The adult protoloid is going to look over to you, Stibbs, you say this, and he's just going to say, all right, well, it's good to know that I'm not the only one here who knows deep speech.
No, why?
He did say why.
Well, how do we respond to this? I know of her. I've never actually spoken to her.
Why don't you just say yes?
I guess,
I can't tell if that's the ambience of Jake.
That's me. That was him that was him responding. So he makes that sound. What? What?
Fucking someone in chat just said touch it.
Touch. It's like Finding Nemo. Touch the butt.
Touch it. Butt.
Oh, you meant touch the cat. Yes, touch the cat. Aww.
Touch the butt. Alright. Yeah, so he responds. The large creature outside will in turn respond.
Ooh.
And let me type that out to Stibble.
Stibbs, what is it saying?
I'm working on that. You know I have to translate it for you, right?
I thought that would be faster. It's language.
As after it speaks, it's looking a bit more curiously at the rest of you in the little area.
Well, we are. Can I respond, or do I not have the vocal capabilities?
You have the vocal capabilities to try it. It'll obviously be like speaking with an accent in deep speech, but you can speak deep speech.
yeah, he's just going to interject with, you know, and he's just saying friends.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Which I bet you get an odd look from the man you beat up.
Yeah. The
Women hit me.
the beast looks back down at you all as you say this. It kind of like tilts its head as Stid responds. And it's going to lean in a bit closer. It's like large clam shaped again, the image that I used for the creature, that's the best that I could do to kind of represent it. It's not exactly what it looks like. But yeah, so it's just going to kind of like lean in closer to get like a better look at all of you. And you know, like as it speaks again, its voice almost like rattles the inside of the room. And you know, I'm just gonna avoid typing at this point just so that, you know, we don't have to like play telephone.
Oh man, I like playing telephone.
I mean, I guess we could keep playing telephone if you want to, but
it depends on whether the group wants to play telephone.
I don't know, do the rest of you want to play telephone?
I mean, do you plan on lying to us about any of what goes on?
Yes.
He said that with so much conviction.
If the man is lying to us, then yeah, play telephone. I mean,
yeah, it definitely.
I don't want
say
meta knowledge.
My God. All right. All right.
Not too long story. I happen to have a very intimate relationship with an aboleth. I probably should have done maybe a check just to make sure this thing. I mean, actually, they both speak deep speech. It should be fine.
Did you say that in common or in deep speech?
Yeah, I said that in deep speech, not the culture part though.
Okay.
Not the culture.
All right. When you state that you are in a relationship with an aboleth, the creature seems to kind of like pull back a bit as it's looking at you. It's like kind of strange, almost glowing eyes seem to like kind of flare a bit.
Oh, they're enemies.
Did you ever get angry?
I really hope I didn't. And it's not really easy to tell facial expressions on an very intelligent animal.
This man's gonna get us all killed.
I'm not sure. Do you call it an animal or do you call it something else?
Aberration, I believe is the term House Gabriel would use.
But like,
It continues speaking in its loud whale sounds. Right, and typing that to you.
Yes, it was quite a nice. She's quite a nice. They're quite a nice person. I can tell you that much. I've been asked like 4 questions. I've been asked so many questions. Part of me was going into a rhythm, and I was expecting it to ask me whether I play Fortnite.
Have you played Fortnite? They added Overwatch to
They added Pickle Rick as a playable character. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Fucking goddamn it. Alright.
I've got a friend who's a year older than me that only plays Fortnite and ticks me
Oh
off.
my god, I feel so sorry for
I
feel so sorry for him. Someone must have failed him.
I used to play it, canon anymore. Genuinely, really awful game.
I tried it like once. It was genuinely the worst game I've ever touched in my life.
I've never played it.
We are so high above people playing Fortnite. We have such massive egos.
No, it's not even a thing of ego. I just think it's a stupid game. It's like the most free crash grab in existence. That's the last thing I'll say.
Jake, jingle keys, keys, back on track.
I said the last thing I'd say. I'm back on.
What the fuck?
I'm waiting for Jake to respond to the statement that it whale songed to him.
Sorry, Chasty's stretching.
Good.
Well, Abby is certainly different to a lot of the aboleths. They're not. They were lonely when I first met them, and I guess I sort of spent some time entertaining them.
Right.
I'm trying to remember that this gender was Impossible Edition.
Atlantia looks to you with a level of confusion and almost what looks like concern before it'll look back to the two protoloids that you're there with. It's gonna kind of like lean back in as Xeon, the parent, kind of like steps over, kind of like steps between Koala and the beast, kind of like protective mode a bit.
I don't think it intends to hurt your child, so.
I know, but I'm still nervous about it.
Just don't overreact.
He'll clear his throat, he'll continue. That's not the sound that I thought it was going to be, but that's the sound that it was, apparently. Alright. Alright, so yeah, he goes ahead and he responds. Stibbs, you would recognize he's kind of like, long story short, basically just asking what Atlantia is looking for, why she has such interest in him and his daughter. And, you know, she'll kind of like swim back a bit. She'll look to the rest of the party, and there she'll look back to the lad. And she's gonna look back to you, Stib, since you've been speaking. You know, kind of like responding, stating her words.
Oh, well, that is, you know, comforting. Alright, it can understand common, it just can't speak it.
Oh, okay.
You didn't really answer, Mister's question over here.
It just kind of like, it turns its attention back to the other two. It yet again speaks in whale song.
So what was this the small one said about beating up my kin?
What? We would do no such thing.
Screwed is over.
All right, there we go.
Oh. You see, she did not believe her kind were, you know, real anymore. This is the first time she's seen any of her foster children in centuries.
And, you know, you would see, like, obviously Xeon understood that as well, being another deep speech speaker. He seems to kind of, like, He still has like some concern and curiosity on his face, but his protective stance seems to kind of like go down a bit as he kind of steps forward a bit, just looking up at her. You know, he'll continue in his deep speech and he'll go ahead, he'll say, well, yeah, I've been living for the past few decades. I mean, I heard stories about you, but I didn't know what to think of you. A lot of them are kind of scary.
Well, history will turn any tale into myth, even the true ones.
Yeah. And she's going to sigh. She kind of like seems to glance about at the walls of the tavern, and she's just going to say, the only monster here is the structure you travel in.
Steve slowly looks at the ceiling.
It is a ceiling.
What's she saying, Sips?
The only monster here is the structure we are in.
Right?
And then it turns into a mimic and eats you. I'm kidding. All right.
I think she has some disdain for the castle we are in.
Oh. And why is that?
All right. She looks to you, Simon, as you say this. More whale sounds, obviously.
Obviously.
Oh, that is a morbid way of saying things. She says we travel in the corpse of the unsunken kings.
Oh.
And like, some kings have died here, or is the castle alive? Or...
I'm pretty sure that just means this castle is more or less stolen property.
Oh.
The you know, Zion's going to look to you guys as you say this, and he's going to say, well, I mean, they digged it up from an archaeological dig. Of course it's stolen in a sense.
Yes, there's a fine line between archaeology and grave robbing. I'm very aware.
Yeah. She's just going to kind of come in close again, almost like pressing her face against the window. Right. That whale sound wasn't long enough. That was not. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I don't know, but I stopped it before it went anywhere.
What are we waiting on? Sorry.
Me to type the what was said to Jake, since he's translating basically, since he knows deep speech.
Of course.
Yeah, this is my small problem with the telephone game. I think we all, the rest of us are kind of just sitting here doing.
Yeah. All right.
Is that like the people who used to own this castle, or the?
She's saying it, and she's saying it very much in terms of a past tense, as if like, you know, the people who used to own this castle. And also, considering the fact that she said when I was but a babe, and how long the stories of Atlantia have gone, you can assume that it must have been a very long time ago.
Alright, well, if I understand correctly, a very long time ago, the best inhabitants of the sunken, of this place
Sunken treasure?
slayed, yes, they slayed the Atlanteans, as weird as that sounds, a few eons ago, and destroyed her nest when she was very, very small Atlantia.
Oh, that's horrible.
Hmm.
Truly.
You know, like,
So
as this is
why-
kind of like coming into being, you know, it's starting to make a bit more sense why she has been tracking the castle.
So is it nostalgia, or is there something still here for you?
I'll end the game of telephone just so that you guys aren't like sitting around waiting for me to type.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so she's going to look to you and she'll say, I know not. The threat that has been posed fills me with fear. And I know not the intentions of those who have dug up this corpse.
She does not understand what the people using this castle are using it for.
Oh, it's just a tavern. You can come here to drink, have fun.
Yes, it's more or less been repurposed into a traveling ship.
It was always a traveling ship.
I was muted.
Haha.
Uh-huh.
So
Everyone
like,
explode
should
him
we
with your
go-
brain.
should we like go get our friend so that we can have like active negotiations going? I feel like that's probably a good idea.
I don't know how
Yes.
Marla might react to, this. Max kind of just as broadly.
Well, maybe, perhaps we
Leon is
should,
going to
but-
say, well, I'd imagine he'd be terrified.
Yeah, it may be better to break the news to him some other way. Well, if you're worried they're using it to commit, racial genocide, that's not at all what they're intending.
Yet they still fly the flag of those who did.
But I'm sure they can take down the flag. They may not even know the flag is, who the flag belongs to.
Hmm.
It is not exactly their heritage.
Just like kind of like a deep bellowing, almost like a growl. As it's just kind of like looking into the walls of the shuttle. Alright, so how are you... So you're just planning on trying to convince her that stuff's all good? I guess, yeah, this would be a persuasion check.
Yeah, I'll persuade.
You have the help action.
Oh, hey, ha, ha, ha. Alright.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's very persuasive. Alright.
I'm very persuasive. How
Alright,
can you
so
not
she's...
believe this cute metal face?
clang, clang, clang. Alright. So she's going to... Oh, sorry. Oh, I had like about 1 million pops in my back as I stretched, and it threw off my train of thought immediately.
Mystic Capri Sun.
Yeah. So yeah, she's just going to gaze down at you as you say this. She'll look to the rest of the party. She'll look to her children as she sees them traveling through this ship. The sight of Koala kind of like very... with all this said and done, seeing this strange beast, which is beautiful in some ways, having not even raised a finger yet to attack, or I guess a tentacle to attack, and instead has just been releasing this strange and beautiful whale song while floating before the glass. After a while, Koala will kind of like very kind of nervously take a few steps forward and kind of like rest her hand against the glass as she looks out at this large creature. The gargantuan monstrosity will stare for but a moment before one of its tentacles will very slowly kind of like drift out and press against the glass as well, trying to like mimic her hand gesture. And after a moment, she pulls away. She kind of like glances out to the rest of you, and the beast Atlantia will say, "Very well. If my children see fit to travel in such a place, if they feel safe, perhaps it is as different as you say. But I must make sure that this vessel stays honest."
Well, I'm sure the owner can respect that.
You speak well for a devout to the old gods.
I wouldn't say I'm exactly a devout to the old gods. More so, she doesn't exactly have the same ways as another old god.
Yet again, like another rumbling sound that kind of shakes the whole shuttle, the whole room that you're in. And after a moment, she's going to... Let's see here. She'll very slowly begin to swim away, kind of like almost like backpedaling a bit as she looks to you lot. But as she does, she seems to kind of like glance at the rest of you, glance at all of you, kind of like deep in thought, and she'll speak very, very slowly. You lot carry the look of a search about you, as if you're trying to find something. What are you seeking?
What?
Somewhere to start an adventure, a brother, best tavern in the land, and I forget what Kaiman is looking for.
I am looking
Glory.
also glory and adventure for my noble household.
Fake noble, by the way.
Fake noble.
No, sorry, fake noble.
Fake noble. Hashtag fake noble.
I also
Alright.
think my house is using me for information gathering, but I'm not entirely sure about that one.
Being used as a spy, but I don't know for sure. Alright. She'll stay quiet for a time as she ponders the searching that you lot are going for, looking for the adventure to properly start. You've been to many lands, many taverns already. You've been to the treetops, you've been to a bustling town, and now here you are finding yourself deep under the waves in likely one of the most unique taverns that you lot have ever found. And Atlantia will speak softly. I will return. And when I return, I will come bearing a quest for you all. The adventure that you may seek.
Okay.
Oh,
I will not say no. I will not say no to a grand quest.
that sounds like a good time.
And as the massive creature Atlantia speaks of her intention to find you lot an adventure to finally go out and begin on, he swims off into the depths of the water, disappearing into the abyssal blue.
Wow, I cannot believe we managed to defuse a situation with the sea monsters. Usually they just sort of go in for the kill. Then again, that one is clearly more intelligent than something like a kraken.
Yeah.
Well, I'd certainly hope that she's more intelligent than a kraken. I mean, apparently she's where I came from.
Yeah, go on. Sorry, my tongue slipped.
I would just like to point out we had that entire conversation and no one ever came in to check on us.
Yeah, I am surprised
think-
no one saw the thing.
I think we convinced them a little too well that we're doing okay.
Yeah, but I'm
Right.
sure it's fine.
And
Wait, that
as
chair
you're
was there the whole time. She did not even question the chair.
the chair was there the whole time. And as you guys are kind of like commenting on how surprising it is, you would have figured that someone would have come to check in on you, check in on what was going on. You would finally hear the door open up yet again, and the owner would come hurrying in. He's like out of breath as he's looking at you guys. What just happened? I caught the butt end of something, but the entire place was shaking. I looked out the window and there it was.
Yes, Atlantia.
It's fine.
Yes, you have
Well-
nothing to worry about.
What happened?
Well, we had a very nice chat.
Yes, it was lovely. She was
Think of
quite.
her, she's kind of like a guardian to the place.
Guardian, she would like you to stop flying the flag on top of your castle. This place
Oh,
was
okay.
owned by
What?
a bunch of genocidal.
But that's a
maniacs who-
historical Oh.
Yes.
But that's his
Yes, it was owned by a bunch of genocidal people who wiped out her people and destroyed her nest. And seeing it, hovering along, flying the flag is making her a little bit anxious that the unsunken kings are back to their old ways.
Unsunken, haven't heard of them.
Oh, they used to own this castle before you did, and then when you picked it
God.
up and put it on your back.
But this castle's like thousands of years old.
How old do you think she is?
I didn't think that she would be 1,000 or so years old.
Well, there you have it. If you don't want it to hurt you, don't go committing any, warfare on the seas, and just really
Well,
stop flying the flag.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to take care of that. Jeez. She's been following us for decades, and she was just anxious that, some people who've been dead for thousands of years were back?
She is the last of her kind. It makes sense that she might, hold certain things very close to her chest when there's no one else left.
Walla is going to speak up, and she's going to say, well, she's not the last of her kind anymore.
Yeah, it is you.
Yes.
Right, Manon is just gonna kind of like sigh, like rub his temples very, very quietly, very just taking it all in. Before he's gonna take a deep breath, he'll smile and kind of like clap his hands together. All right. Well, round of drinks on me, I guess. And
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
where would you guys want to go
Sounds
then?
Perfect.
Where did we want to go?
You guys got a destination in mind, or?
Atlantia said she'd come back with a quest for us.
Huh. All right. Well, I mean, I'd suppose in the meantime of waiting for her to go ahead and do that, I guess we'll have a bit of a celebration, knowing that we're not in imminent danger.
Yay!
Yes, that is always a good thing to celebrate.
Yeah, not dying is a very good thing to celebrate.
Not being in danger, too.
Yeah, that's a lot to take in. Damn. All right. And Manon is going to clap his hands. He'll make his way back over to the buoyancy chamber. He'll make his way down. And Xeon is going to look to you guys as he still seems to be like almost like at a loss for words. And he's gonna say, well, can't say that I'd ever expect to get a quest from a sea giant.
Well,
Well, the world's full of surprises, I guess.
yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I think I'm maybe just as surprised as you.
He just kind of like sighs. He'll look down to Koala. He'll kind of like kneel down and give her like a small hug. Well, if nothing else, when we get to the reef, you guys are welcome to check it out with us, I suppose.
Well, two of us can't read about these necklaces, so we'll see how that goes.
Right, yeah.
I'm sure we can figure something out.
Cut to.
Just dead bodies in the water.
And you know, as the beast has disappeared from sight, as the promise of drinks and revelry on the house, as it were, is made clear to you lot, and as the promise of an adventure finally presenting itself to you guys is made clear, that is where we will end our arc.
The first arc of Dungeoholics Anonymous.
First arc of Dungeoholics Anonymous. And
Fuck, now I can stop doing that stupid fucking voice.
and you know,
one last bit for Mervin really quick.
what's up?
They offer free drinks. They all go down to the bar, and for the first time ever, given the horrors that he has seen due to the abyss, for the first time in his life, he turns away a free drink.
Oh my god, the character development.
And then 5 minutes later, he's like, to hell with it.
The character development that immediately
there's like hopeful music playing as he turns away from the bar, walks away, and then the camera cuts back to him walking right back over.
Yeah. But yeah, so
that night, Mervin went to sleep, and all he could hear was.
Very, very restless night.
he's having. It's like that one fucking episode of SpongeBob where Plankton's like tossing and turning in bed. But yeah, so we will likely return to the tale of Simon, Stibbs, Mervin, and Maxwell when I have a better grasp on the original game that I want to send them on. But in the meantime, we've got another game coming in up next, which we still got to do our planning, but it's gonna be a good one with our boy Roger DMing. Gonna see his awesome DM style. He's gonna be a turtle.
Right, my camera didn't pick that up. Dang it.
I love how you said your camera didn't pick that up, not your mic.
My mic didn't pick it up. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm excited for it. It's gonna be a pretty good game. It's another module that I won't give details on just yet. You'll find out as the game begins. But I'm hoping that not only with a DM that I haven't gotten to see Roger DM yet, so I'm excited to see how he does. But also hoping thank you, Rat, in the time that it'll take to get that set up, I'm hoping to get a bit more of a deep understanding of OBS so that I can make some fancy kind of cutaways and scenes included. I'm hoping to get maybe a bit of a trailer, which I think will be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go OD with it, because why the fuck not? It's D&D. I want to have fun.
And just think, this all started like 1 year ago, and we're like technically 16.5 sessions in.
There have been a lot of.
We're still
Listen.
only level 3.
Listen. There was so much shit that happened between now and then that got in the way. So many weddings, so many diseases, so many fucking anxious breakdowns.
Rest my right your shoulder. Don't worry, Jake. I'll do a better job.
I know you will.
Damn, right.
But yeah, next time I think I'll be a lot better at DMing and I'll have a more succinct plan, and we should hopefully not have to worry about the sheer level of hey guys, calling off the session today.
And if Jake isn't, I will DM the next session and next fucking arc.
I mean, I have plenty of things I can do, and I also have the opportunity to try and make original games, which I actually started my most recent original game recently. But regardless, keep in tune for more epic D&D shit. There's a chance that I might try it out on Twitch. Probably gonna keep it just here on YouTube, but I'm gonna try to give Twitch a try at some point. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, thank you everyone for watching, even though I'm pretty sure the only people watching at this current moment is me and Jake.
Goodbye.
For those of you enjoying the VOD, same thing. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next arc of D&D, where we will be going on a bit of a spooky adventure with the boy Roger. Ooh. All right.
Spooky adventure.
All right. See you guys around.
Bye bye. Say bye, Chasey. Say goodbye to Chasey.
Say goodbye, Chasey. Say goodbye, Chasey. Goodbye, Chasey.
Thank you so much for playing.